Hello, good morning and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana, 16 regions, including Bettering FM Bumpurugu, Clenham Radio Bato, Gaskia FM Techiman and Radio Wawa. Get radio, TV and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, Interior Minister rejects allegations he tried to bribe NDC MPs with slots in security agencies.
When you say bribe, it's a very strong statement to you. Let me say categorically that I did not bribe any member of Parliament.
Meanwhile, North Tongue MP Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa vows to publish names of government officials he alleges took shares of profits from sales of state lands.
The Accra transfer, the Lawales lands, the 12% that they took, and the people they have sold them to. We dare the lands minister.
Also coming up, World Bank lauds Ghana's progress in economic recovery, but emphasizes the critical need to reduce inflation further.
Inflation has been reduced, so it's on a declining path, and it needs to keep declining. It's still too high, but good progress is being made.
In business,
some oil marketing firms have started reducing prices of petroleum products at the pumps. We have details on the Joy Business Report.
Details of these stories coming up with me, Mami Sinyamiche Thompson. Please stay. Interior Minister Henry Korte is dismissing allegations he tried to bribe NDC MPs with slots in security services. National Chairman of the Opposition NDC Congress, National Democratic Congress, Esiedun Ketia, had alleged the minister tried to bribe NDC MPs following concerns raised by the group.
The Interior Minister himself now went to Parliament to try to, if you like, bribe our MPs. That look, bring two from your constituency and let's add them so that you allow me to do it. And they have rejected it flatly.
Well, the minority have petitioned Shraj to investigate what they say is a clandestine attempt by government to recruit its party foot soldiers into the security agencies. But in an exclusive interview with Joy News, Henry Korte admitted he'd held behind closed doors meetings with all MPs, but insisted that he did not bribe them.
In 2021, they have got their tracking numbers and all that, but for some reason have not been able to be attended to, can apply, or rather indicates, and the security agencies have given out an email address or something where people have done so. Now, members of parliament, you have to go through this process by ensuring that your people actually have their tracking numbers and everything as citizens of this country, not necessarily as politicians. So if a member of parliament has got a constituent of his or hers who indeed in 2021-22 applied but has not been considered, the idea is that, okay, let them put it through, but not to do protocol and to bribe them. When you say bribe, it's a very strong statement to use, my brother.
Away from that, Member of Parliament for North Tongue, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, has vowed to publish names of government officials he is alleged took shares of profits from state land sold under the NPP government. Mr. Okudzeto-Ablakwa's statement is in response to the land minister's rejection of allegations that land grabbing and sales of state lands is under the NPP administration. The North Tongue MP at a press conference in Parliament on Thursday said he will expose government officials who benefit from sales.
If they dare us, we will publish in full the percentage they had in the Kumasi transfer and the people who are now beneficiaries. The Accra transfer, the Lawales lands, the 12% that they took and the people they have sold them to. We dare the lands minister that he should attempt again to rope the NDC into their filthy state capture. And the expose we will make, it will be difficult for them to stay in this country. We know so much. We know their shenanigans. We know what they are doing.
And you heard North Tongue MP Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa. Now, the World Bank has approved Ghana's progress in macroeconomic stabilization, particularly in reducing inflation and the advancing debt restructuring. Despite these improvements, he's emphasized that further work is needed for full recovery. In an interview on Joy News' PM Express Business Edition, Country Director Robert O'Brien highlighted government's efforts, including limiting spending.
In terms of the very good progress that's been made thus far, Inflation has been reduced, so it's on a declining path, and it needs to keep declining. It's still too high, but good progress is being made. Very critical point is on fiscal consolidation. So we saw very important measures taken by the government to reduce expenditures last year, which resulted in a 7.9 percentage point decrease in spending. So this is a very significant effort the government's undertaking to put the fiscal back on track.
Now to our election headquarters, brought to you by Petrosol, SEMA, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, AICP and SEMA together as the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants, also the German Ozone Medical Center, Alternative Therapy, Dental Wellness and Beauty, Chopbox Technologies and Youthbridge Foundation. Now, the New Patriotic Party has condemned the National Democratic Party's decision to pull out of a peace pact ahead of the election. National Chairman of the NDC, Johnson Esidun-Ketia, declared his party will never endorse any peace agreement if the early warning signs of electoral violence are not dealt with immediately. But national organizer of the NPP, Henry Nanabuachi, described the statement as defeatist.
It's unfortunate the NDC is saying that they will not sign. And I think that all of us must condemn this reckless statement, this violent, stoking statement from the national chairman. They are only laying a certain foundation to reject the elections because they know they are going to lose. Because what has really happened? Nothing has happened. Yes, we have had some pocket of violence, some pocket of incident. The police is in charge of that. So because of that, you are saying that you will not sign the peace pact because what? You intend to perpetuate violence? They lie back.
Well, the Peace Council says inviting the claims or investigating the claims by the NDC and will take steps to engage them. George Amo is the Executive Secretary of the National Peace Council.
So it is important we do analysis, content analysis, when issues like this come to our attention, so that we as mediators, particularly mediators, it would be very unfortunate on our part to proceed to make some comments in the public when we don't have all the facts available to us. And it takes time, my brother, to get to understand the context and everything that the president. So I'm not saying that the Peace Council will not speak to issues like this in the public, but let us look at what will best serve our country.
Away from election headquarters, Asante Achim Central Municipal Security Council has deployed heavy security men to settlements of major towns and along highways which have come under siege from illegal miners at Konongo, Asamantafo and Osino mining is being done with impunity along the main Accra-Kumasi highway in violation of environmental and water quality laws. Love FM's Erastus Asaridanko and his team have been traveling along the stretch to assess the situation.
This is Konongo, close to the main Kumasi Accra road. Now, this valley used to be a farming ground for many indigents here in the town and the surrounding communities.
Some of the miners we found at the site justified their illegal mining activity.
Interview. Listening to machine. Then we have everything.
We continued our fact-finding mission to Asaman Tamfoi on the main Kumasi Accra road. Few inches from the main road, excavators are digging and scooping earth into an artisanal washing bay.
Erastus Asaridanko with that report, bringing us to the end of this morning's bulletin. I am Amiesi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same right. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go! the gogo.
Jopanna. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, we see you specking your car, taking that trip, chilling on the beach. Charlie, now we want to see this become your story. Simply use your ABSA card 10 times or more and you'll be entered into a monthly draw where you stand the chance to be among 5 lucky winners to take home 40,000 Ghana cedis. The more you use your card, the more entries you'll receive. Earn an extra entry by using the ABSA app or internet banking 5 times or more. No ABSA card? Don't worry. Visit the nearest branch for an ABSA account or card today and make winning part of your story. Promotion is between 1st July and 31st October. This promotion is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Your story matters. ABSA.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed star 712 hash and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone.
Dial star 712 hash. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial star 712 hash. Now I can to ticket as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win is the car prizes are in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Choboy! Yeah. We have a new leader in town. Obiarenti. Amanfo. Madam was Sibebre. When him say my baby, maybe mamu more charcoal for whiter teeth. More charcoal. Not only that, maybe mamu lemon. More lemon. Zinc for fresher breath. More zinc. And fluoride for stronger teeth.
Introducing the new President Charcoal Pack with more power with a combination of charcoal and lemon for naturally whiter teeth. Grab yours now. This advert is FDA approved.
Calling all shoppers. This month at Oka Decor, we have an offer that you simply cannot resist. That's right, enjoy an irresistible 20% off a huge variety of stylish and modern furniture. But wait, there's more. Stay tuned every week for more irresistible and exclusive deals and save big. Visit Oka Decor on Sprintex Road to enjoy our irresistible offers.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Wow. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Please, do you still refill cylinders here?
Oh yes, and there are a lot of benefits when you refill gas cylinders here. Not only do we get to run safety checks on your cylinder before refill, but you get to buy any amount of gas per your pocket. And you even get to see for yourself how much is really being put into the cylinder, so you're not cheated.
Master, this one there, Philly Gadochi. I know say you no invite me, but I go talk some. If you no be these LPG stations, like how we taxi drivers go fill our tanks.
But do these LPG stations have permit to still operate?
Of course. LPG stations are safer now than ever. We've always been licensed and fully regulated by National Petroleum Authority with total support from Ghana Fire Service, Ghana Standards Authority, Factory Inspectorate, as well as the EPA. So don't worry, crowd.
Oh, I hear say these LPG stations be for indigenous Ghanaians. It be true?
Of course. LPG refilling is the only industry in Ghana that is now 100% owned by Ghanaians. By refilling your cylinders at the gas station, you are promoting indigenous businesses.
The money, it go stay here, no.
Oh yes. Protect local businesses by refilling your gas cylinders at LPG stations nationwide.
We know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah.
Hi, you look like you need some sleep.
I absolutely do. I was up very
It's a
late
Friday,
last night.
so yeah.
I
I hope you
that
don't have a
doesn't
busy
really mean-
weekend. I know you have to go back to your people
Exactly.
and do.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
anyway,
be a long one.
I'm
Anyway.
sure they would allow Safwan need some sleep at least. Your stool wife though.
My what?
Your stool wife.
Wait, I thought we gave that job to Israel. Didn't we give him the contract?
Yeah, I think we did, and so
Yeah.
because I'm sure should really help in getting you to be refreshed for Monday, because we need you refreshed for Monday.
I see. You seem to have a very clear picture of who this person might turn out to be. I walk by your faith.
Oh boy.
Amen. Anyway, speaking of which, one of the fascinating things we'll be talking about today is Russia upset with us?
I saw you tease that during your intro. What's the story?
All right. So I read an article on my journal online, right? Written by a Kenyan journalist, and he's pointing out the many different ways in which it seems Russia has attempted to interfere with democracies in Ghana. Well, not interfere, but certainly get involved, right? I don't want to say interfere. It seems like I'm passing judgment, but they've certainly got involved. So you've seen Wagner in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Niger, and do you remember? Just after the last U.S. election, there was a BBC story about a hacking farm, right, that was set up here in Accra to interfere with the American elections.
Wow.
Yes, set up here in Accra, allegedly by the Russians, to do that. I also learned about some media houses who have not given me their permission to mention their names, but they had their portals attacked by IP addresses traced to Russia. Here in Accra. And they think it coincided with the publishing of some maybe some articles and stories that were not very favorable for Russia. Maybe they were a bit favorable to Ukraine or something, right? So it just makes me wonder, look, they have the expertise, the skill, and they certainly have the experience and the record of doing this. Would Russia be, at this point, in any way interested in, well, let's say, getting involved? I don't want to say, yes, getting involved in Ghana's democracy.
And
We've got an election
what would their
coming up.
motivation be? I know they
What
got
was their
imprints in
motivation for going into Burkina Faso? What was their motivation for going into Mali? What was their motivation for going into Niger?
Maybe have some kind of influence. I mean, the superpowers are trying to have some influence on the continent. So
is Ghana an exception there? I mean, we've got every single mineral you could possibly want.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got the influence and clout that comes with being, the Black Star of Africa.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is there currently something that we should be worrying about? We'll talk to someone who knows more about these things than we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear
get
what
some
he has to
education.
say. Yeah.
Yes. Be interesting, eh? Okay. For now, though, the 6 a.m. news comes to us thanks to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. All right. Trumpet time. The Joy Business Report brought to you by Omni Basic Bank at your service and Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. Pampana.
I could get used to this trumpet sound. Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up, as some oil marketing companies begin reducing prices of petrol, petroleum products at the pumps, with Guel selling a liter of petrol at 14 cedis, 22 pesos, diesel going for 14 cedis, 90 pesos. We'll have more coming up. Also, World Bank set to disburse $1 billion to Ghana over 12 months as it insists the economy is recovering from COVID-19 shocks and recent crisis. Plus, in our business journal today, we explore the impact of social media and technology on newspaper patronage and interest. Stay with us. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Daryl Kwal. Thanks for joining us. Hello to our friends listening from Kof Radio and KT Radio. Some oil marketing companies have started reducing prices of petroleum products at the pumps. Market leader Guel this morning is selling a liter of petrol at 14 cedis 22 pesos, representing almost 2% decline. Diesel has gone down by 9 pesos, is selling at 14 cedis 9 pesos per liter. Market watchers are attributing this adjustment to the city's sustained recovery and stability of crude oil prices on the international market. Many will be looking forward to seeing the margin of reduction for the over 100 oil marketing companies in the country following the action by Guel. So this morning on the commodity market, crude oil selling at $80 a barrel after going down marginally from yesterday's trading. Gold selling at $2,454 an ounce after it lost more than 2% in its value from the previous trading. Cocoa lost $19, selling this morning at $6,948 a ton. Now, the World Bank is set to disburse $1 billion to Ghana over the next 12 months to help stabilize the economy. The bank maintains that it is now satisfied with the reforms that government is undertaking to put the economy on a strong footing. Robert O'Brien is a new World Bank country director, and he has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
Ghana has a great track record of implementation of our operations. It's one of our highest in West Africa, actually. So annual disbursement rates are high, much higher than in many other countries. And there's no reason why Ghana wouldn't continue to do that. So about $1 billion going forward in disbursements. We also hope for new approvals of new lending. So we hope DPO2 will be, actions will be completed, and then we can take that back to our board. And then there will be other new operations that we'll be putting forward to our board, hopefully by the end of June of next year.
All right, Cash, a repeat of this interview with the new World Bank Country Director Robert O'Brien this morning on the Joy News channel at 11, if you can. Now, the Bank of Ghana has revealed that further policy rate hikes might still be needed to help firmly bring inflation under control. This is in response to a push by some businesses for immediate reduction in the Bank of Ghana's key lending rates, commercial banks. Here's George Affe with more.
Persons close to the Bank of Ghana have told Joy Business that they still want to ensure that inflation has slowed significantly towards that comfortable range before they react. Therefore, it might be difficult now to respond to the recent inflation numbers over the past 4 months. It, however, assured that their decision in terms of policy rate reviews going forward will be strictly guided by the current economic data and outlook. The Bank of Ghana has also added that they don't want to be overtaken by events by rushing to cut rates now, only to come back for some significant hike. The policy rate currently stands at 29%.
And that was George Affe with that report. All right, we're turning to Habitat Fair today. The competition among exhibitors and sponsors of EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair in terms of discounts offered is getting very interesting, and you don't want to miss out. This is because another exhibitor, Superlock Technology, says it is offering potential customers 15% discount on some products. Superlock is also offering some free consultancy services and technical support to patrons. Marketing executive of the company, Abigail Befa, has been speaking with Joy Business ahead of the fair.
We usually come with very good and exciting offers. So the last time we mentioned that we have a free on-site consultation for all our clients. We come to the site, we take a look at what's going on the site and give advice on what to do and what not to do. So that's not different from this time around. We are still going to do the same thing. And then we are also offering discounts on our aluminium windows and doors. You're getting a 15% discount off. So I would entreat everybody to come to the fair and then come by our stand at Superlock Technologies Limited. We'll be more than happy to have you.
And so that said, Abigail Befa, the marketing manager at Superlock Technology, talking to us ahead of the fair, which starts on August 30 to the 1st of September at the Good Park near the Accra Mall. You don't want to miss out. It's the 15th edition of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Just as you heard, amazing discounts during those 3 days of the fair. Let's move on to other news. The Mine Workers Union has served notice it would not relent to hit the streets after August 17 this year. That if government fails to revoke the mining lease of Future Global Resources, operators of the Bogoso Pristia mines, the union contends that Future Global Resources has not demonstrated sufficient financial capability to effectively manage the mine since assuming control in 2020. Speaking to Joy Business, General Secretary Abdulmumin Bana said they will leave no stone unturned in ensuring the lease is revoked.
What we are saying is that as workers, we are in trouble. And so we will have to demonstrate to the whole world that indeed they are not serving our public interest. They are not serving the very reasons for which we have put them into office. And so we will demonstrate that in a number of ways. Those ways you already know. Demonstrations, strike actions, protest marches are available to us. Indeed, we are not ruling out court litigations, because if we have to get to that level, we will do without any apologies. That is where we are.
General Secretary of the Mine Workers Union, Abdulmumin Bana. Now, newspapers were once sought after for topical issues in the country. Now it appears that emerging technology and social media have whisked the interest in newspapers away. In today's Business Journal, we hit the streets of Accra to assess the state of patronage of newspapers.
Newspapers have been a trusted source of information across the globe. Many check the dailies for current happenings, analysis on socio-political and economic issues, social and funeral announcements, job vacancies, and more. In the past, people often stop by newspaper stands, read headlines, and have conversations on some of the topical issues. Unfortunately, it appears this is not the situation anymore. The colonial masters introduced Ghanaians to newspapers in the 19th century. I had the opportunity to interact with two newspaper vendors, Francis, who usually hawks newspapers near the National Theatre on the Independence Avenue, and Auntie Rebecca. Auntie Becky tells us she has been selling newspapers since 1984.
We started 80s to 84 no.
I started selling newspapers in the 80s.
86.
Sales were booming in the early 80s to the early 2000s.
90 something no.
Now sales are very bad.
10 years ago,
in Ghana, the Royal Gold Coast Gazette was the first newspaper to be published in April 1822 by Sir Charles McCarthy, the then governor. However, the first newspaper to be published by a Ghanaian is the Accra Herald. It was published by Charles Bannerman in 1858. It was also the first newspaper to be published by an African. Francis, who has been selling newspapers since the early 2000s, blames newspaper reviews on TV stations and radio stations and also on social media platforms for the low patronage.
Already, newspaper reviews are discussing the major topical issues as well as online portals.
Some newspapers also attribute the low patronage to the emergence of online news portals and social media. While some newspapers have slashed production by almost 60% due to the low patronage, the situation has caused others to completely fold up. Sophia Sarr, who prefers to get the latest news from online platforms, explains why she would not go to a newsstand.
I'd rather visit online portals to check out major headlines. I think it's more convenient than visiting a newsstand.
Though Sefa, an entrepreneur, will prefer to stop by a newspaper stand, he is not interested in buying due to the same reason.
When was the last time you bought a newspaper?
I can't remember. Any information that you need now, you can easily get it on the internet. So usually, when I stand by the stands, I just want to see the interesting stories so that I can follow up on the internet and get any information I wanted to get.
Auntie Becky and Francis laments the harsh effects of the economic situation.
The economy is tough.
I used to sell up to 40 papers a day.
This is what they do to survive since patronage has been low.
Now I sell sobolo and pure water just to keep up.
With the insurgence of digital platforms and social media, it is unclear what the future of newspapers are. For Auntie Becky and Francis, they are not optimistic it may get any better. They fear the business of selling newspapers will soon collapse.
And that report was filed by Isaac Atasenyako, and that's the Business Journal for this week. Before we go and look at the currency market, the dollar going for 15 cedis 75 pesos, the British pound going for 20 cedis 24 pesos, and the euro selling at 17 cedis 43 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Kyle. Thanks for doing the listening. The Super Morning Show continues. And Kojo, you talked about, you're going to ask people the weirdest breakup.
Reasons. Yes. Sabutizi, where is Sabutizi?
He's running away.
Where are you going?
I was telling the guys at the back that I didn't have such a story because,
As for you, dear.
But then
you have been spared a lot too.
No, so they were telling me about the 12 tribes of Israel. Like, I didn't go through the 12 tribes of Israel.
Hey.
I didn't know there was such a thing. So like several tribes, and they call that the 12 tribes of Israel.
Oh, so some of these people in the back room, they have
Semefa, please.
Semefa is the one who talked about 12 tribes of Israel. Semefizi.
Yeah.
Semefa. Hey.
I'm sure she said it to 13.
Fear woman. Somebody says she broke up with a guy she liked because one day he called for a motorbike, a dispatch rider, to come and pick him up from her house.
Yeah.
And when she saw the way the guy sat on the back of the motorbike and wrapped his hands around the dispatch rider like a scared little girl.
Oh my God.
She decided she would never see this guy again.
Come on. He just wanted to be safe.
Oh.
Have you also heard ladies say, "Oh, he's just too good"? To
yes,
be true,
he never argues.
He never argues.
Yes, I've heard that one too. How do you break up with someone?
How do you break up with someone because of that?
But I'm sure the most common reason we'll hear today is that, he was broke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. Let's see. But the reason why you broke up, the most interesting reason why you broke up with someone, we want to know. Right now, though, the boys have chosen. They say, "Dunsino Yekan."
Oh.
Undignified.
Oh, I was going to say it.
Yeah. Good choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
If Baumia becomes president and he becomes a driver, Napo becomes a mate. He can't be talking anyhow to a driver.
I can tell you that Otunfo spoke in Proverbs to a wise child. And what he spoke in Proverbs, he expects his grandson to understand.
Okay. You are singing everything.
I can see the
whole song.
If we start copywriting like certain phrases and things, we can be traced back to them. But I'm going to sue the Holy Spirit.
We live in a world where without money, you cannot move.
Okay.
So the earlier we all accept this reality and stop being hypocritical, love, or no bear man or cry, or
if you have the option to choose a PhD in Ghana and an American passport, what will be your choice?
So you are expecting me to sit here and say I'll choose PhD over a foreign passport. Why would I want to do that? In this Ghana and in this economy.
It's not your original source. We are looking at
having seconds and someone else.
If Baumia becomes president and he becomes a driver, Napo becomes a mate. He can't be talking anyhow to a driver.
I can tell you that Otunfo spoke in Proverbs to a wise child. And what he spoke in Proverbs, he expects his grandson to understand.
You are singing everything.
I can see the whole song. If we start copywriting like certain phrases and things, we can be traced back to them. But I'm going to sue the Holy Spirit.
We live in a world where without money, you cannot move.
Okay.
So the earlier we all accept this reality and stop being hypocritical, love, or no bear man or cry, or you don't know
if you have the option to choose a PhD in Ghana and an American passport, what will be your choice?
So you are expecting me to sit here and say I'll choose PhD over a foreign passport. Why would I want to do that? In this Ghana and in this economy.
It's not your original source. We are looking at
having seconds and someone else.
Exciting times indeed. No need to stress about always using your laptops or desktops to get news on your favorite news portal, myjoyonline.com. Life becomes easy with Joy. We've got you covered. Simply
George, good morning, Raymond.
Good morning.
The weekend is almost upon us. Yes. The weekend is almost upon us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
So, I won't mention names, but somebody in this studio has just told me one of the reasons why he broke up with someone. You know, we're talking about strange reasons why people ended relationships. And this person in the studio, whose name shall not be mentioned, says he broke up with someone because she wasn't listening to Joy.
That's
very interesting.
But hold on, but why is that problematic? No, why is that even strange? I have realized that people's philosophies matter.
Yes.
And it's to all intents and purposes, what you listen to influences your life. Choice of music, choice of news source. And it also affects the brain.
What goes in and makes up who you are.
Yes. And some people, their brain is not at the right place, mindful of what they are feeding.
Precisely.
So it's not a preposterous reason at all. If you can curtail it early enough.
Yes.
If you can identify and curtail.
Yes. And this one.
It gets to the point you cannot do anything about it. Yes.
And we remember those days on campus where Joy was more of a standard for people to listen to, and that's what we are picking up from this person.
Yes.
This person was really not compromising. You can't be listening to.
In fact, it should be a general rule, and I recommend it to others.
Chat station and come and be talking.
I recommend it to young unmarried men and women.
Yes. If he or she doesn't listen to Joy, red flag.
Yeah, no. It's a very serious one. Can the red flag be on a hill or something?
Waving like a beacon on a hill. All right.
Now, let's do the Drive Safe campaign, which is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, which, if you don't listen to this network, you'll never get to know. Toyota. Superior quality and imperial general assurance, solid protection. These are the wonderful institutions supporting our Drive Safe campaign. Today, Coach, I want us to talk about restraining your child in the car. First,
very important.
I mean, I'm taking for granted that all cars have child lock. Yes. But the other one, please restrain the children. Sometimes you see children with their hands, sometimes their heads in the window at the back. And the parents are also in front unconcerned about what's happening at the back.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if the child lock is not working, you see kids attempting to open doors whilst the car is in motion. I saw a video, of course, that's not a Ghanaian video, where a child has stepped out of the car and there was almost commotion on the road trying to protect or trying to get a child to safety.
Wow.
It is your responsibility as an adult in the car to make sure that this child is properly restrained, properly comporting themselves, and the other one, is a child that puts out their hand and starts signaling. So if you're another car, you think there's something wrong or something like that, but it's just playing. So please, I mean, no matter the age of that child, make sure that the child is restrained properly in the car. And there are rules, standard set rules that you can follow.
Very important. And another thing I read about when it comes to restraining children is about the seat belts, right?
Yeah.
When a child is below a certain size, if you put them in a seat and put a seat belt on them, they are not safe. You have not secured them. Right? Just because of their size. So the seatbelt by its design cannot offer them protection in a collision. That's why these car seats have been created to elevate them to a certain height so that when you put the belt on them, they are safe. And for babies, I mean, that's why they have these, baby car seats, just so that they are secure in a way that will keep them safe if the worst happens. But you see sometimes people sitting in the front seat with a child on their lap. Worst of it is that the parent or the adult has put the seatbelt on himself and the child is just hanging free.
And the one that they are even standing in the middle, when the car is moving, and they are pulling
they
things at the
around,
back, doing all sorts of things.
Terrible. I have actually seen someone driving with a child on her lap before.
That's very responsible.
Just Fiesta Royale. I'll never forget that sight. So dangerous.
Yeah.
So thank you for that one, Ray. Very good. Okay, let's learn how to say it right. It's brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done. You say either. I say either.
Here on Say It Right, we often correct redundant phrases. But did you know that there are two types? First, there's the redundant phrase that employs two or more words with the same meaning, like close proximity. That type of redundancy is called tautology. 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 The second kind of redundant phrase is the one where you use an extra word or words which add nothing to the meaning of the phrase, like ask a question. Now, that type of redundancy is called pleonasm. Such a nice word, isn't it? Pleonasm. 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 And that's how you say it right. So we're going to do the news review now, brought to you by Access Bank, more than banking. But it's Friday, Ray.
Yes.
How much of your data is left?
I checked. I bought it a couple of days ago, so I was hoping. Now I don't do anything with the phone, even if I put up the data as part of the process.
You don't do anything with the phone.
Yes,
that
now
thing I always felt
you don't
it was
watch a lot of things on the phone.
I used to. I mean, I think I used to watch
a lot of things.
Apple TV and all of that, but now I have restrained myself heavily because the rate at which seriously, because which other form of entertainment is available to a man at my age? I'm not the one that is roaming and going to. So I'm mostly either at home or at work or, doing other things. But
watch Joy News. Yeah. Some people have been left, dumped because they don't watch their
I get that. But the other things that I watch that requires internet. Point. Yeah, and you see, we should not joke with the fact that there are human beings in this republic. The only way they can actually watch Joy News or if you watch this show this morning is through their phone. Yeah. And if they are connecting and it's not working, they won't necessarily suffer.
Emotions are coming.
And maybe me.
Very emotional matter.
Sometimes I have to,
I have to choose what we'll come back.
I will listen to news. The other program, I can't listen.
You first the headlines, and then we'll come back. I'm laughing, but this is a crazy serious thing.
I mean, it's more of a human right being deprived.
Thank you.
Your right to information is being deprived because
we'll spend time on
a price barrier here.
Let's get through those headlines first.
Okay, the Daily Graphics reporting this morning: Middle Northern Belt drought, farmers risk loans default, food security investments under threat, and there's a group that's drawing attention. I'm talking about this thing. We are all basically ignoring it, but it will come back to bite us. we are already having serious, what they call it, inflationary issues.
Yeah.
Even though we have been told this is not, yes. But the source where we get our food from, it's not raining. And it is painful that we are happily telling ourselves in 2024, 21st century, we are still dependent on rain-fed agriculture.
What happened to the dams? No, I'm just asking. I mean, it's supposed to be. What happened to the?
No, we could you remember
one village, one dam?
Yeah. They what's the name? Hawakumsen. Yes, forgive me. Yes, yes. Hawakumsen told us that the amount of money that we are devoted to the project, the only thing they could do is dugouts. And if you've been roaming in the northern part of the country recently, you'll see some of those places where, I mean, they've left some pits there. In other places, it's almost as if a small crater has been made there with the hope that water will fill in from somewhere. But it is not raining to fill in those places. So this attempt, one village, one dam, or one dugout, complete failure, we agree. But we should not wait until this crisis becomes, because now, beginning of the season, they are giving indications. If the yield is very poor along the line, and we're also talking about people who are going for loans.
Yeah.
The other time I spoke to the Polymer Quarry Paramount Chief, he said that people were moving away from the maize production in his Sisala area, where massive maize production is happening, because they used to get support in terms of fertilizer. It's no longer coming. What's the name of the minister? Brian Echampon should concentrate less on hotels acquisition and talking about election, which is on 5 months away, and more on the responsibility that this republic has given him, which includes making sure that we do not get into more trouble in this area.
I think a lot has to be done, and this is a very serious thing. You know, and for the loans, the banks are not for that Christmas. When time is due, they'll come for their money.
Well, let me run through the rest. Choose prudence over populism. IFS Edges government. Utu Senya is repeater of soccer. And Krapa, that is the Minister of State for the Energy Ministry, tax ECG to address customer concerns, which may include, if I have not asked you for a meter, don't come and give me a meter. Teacher nursing training allowance debate resurfaces. There's a debate on it again.
Yeah, it looks like
okay. All right.
Well, to the Ghanaian Times, one of the lead stories, target students who cannot pay, experts urge NDC when it comes to the free academic user fee policy.
President, that advice will ever be given to the NDC.
President inaugurates almost like take your own advice.
Yeah. President inaugurates $52 million Bolga Regional Hospital rehabilitation project. That's on page 13. And also one of the lead stories, child adoption rising in Ghana. 158 families apply in first half of 2024. And 19 pubs and others fined 475,000 for flouting public smoking law. And I didn't know this was actually being enforced. And the story says total of 19 entertainment facilities, restaurant and two regions have been fined total amount of 475,000 for flouting the law that prohibits smoking at public places.
Okay. Well, now the Catholic Standard says Ghana needs honest leaders. Archbishop Anoche, the Archbishop in Kumasi, is the one urging. And using work hours for prayers on Christian. This is a story you should certainly read on page 3 of the Catholic Standard. Using work hours for prayers is on Christian. That's on the front page with the NMC inaugurating boards. And Kojo, I don't know why I should repeat this, but if a distinguished Raymond Kuma Aqua has been put on a board, that Raymond Kuma Aqua is different from this Raymond Aqua. Stop attacking me needlessly and stop sending me fake congratulatory messages when you know deep within your heart that it has nothing to do with me.
Tomorrow you are put on a board.
No. You see,
or maybe your relative, family and friends.
For the avoidance of doubt, I am not the only Raymond Aqua that
exists. You're not related to that Raymond Aqua.
I'm not in any way related to anybody called Raymond Aqua.
Family and friends.
I have friends who are called Raymond Aqua, but
that you push for that.
Don't
push on
the board. Don't pretend that you don't know I'm not the one that has been, or I've not been appointed to any place.
So did you put the Kuma in the middle just so that people will not know that you are now working for government?
Yes. I have no relations with that.
Where from the Kuma? Were you named after an uncle or something?
Samuel Dame.
So no
restrain them.
Friends, connection.
Do you spell it with or without an H?
I've issued final notice.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because you're a champion for when it comes to...
You know, Kuma means junior, right?
Online news review now.
So who is Raymond?
Senior.
Senior. Yeah, Aqua Senior.
I see.
Okay, Kuma. The online review is brought to us now by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. Goyle, idea.
Your Zenith Visa card keeps giving. Fly Qatar Airways and get up to 12% of your ticket when you use your Zenith Visa card. Simply pay for your Qatar Airways ticket using your Zenith Visa card and travel at a discounted price. Enjoy great savings with your Zenith Visa card. Offer lasting November 30, 2024. Visit zenithbank.com.gh for terms and conditions and then link to register to enjoy this exciting offer. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Now keep going with good energy and enjoy quality choices all over Ghana. Whether you're in Accra or Kumasi or Gatanga or Cape Coast or any other place in between, fuel up with the best at any of the Goyle's stations near you. Keep your engines running with good energy only from Goyle. Goyle, good energy. Goyle, yeah. And World Bank lauds Ghana's progress towards economic recovery and warns of ongoing challenges. And you can read all about it. Oh, you are arrogant. You don't say evil things about the dead. Mahama slams Napo. So apparently some things were said. Were they evil things though? So what he said was what? Bakuna Uwe.
The expression that he used at Bakuna Uwe and the fact that he even failed to acknowledge that.
Yeah,
the president was a professor,
Did he not anticipate that there will be more scrutiny of the things he says now?
Yeah. It won't be the old again.
Was that not, anticipated?
Yeah. I mean, it won't be the old Napo as Minister of Energy or Minister of Education. Now you are a running mate of one of the leading political
Frankly,
parties.
I have given up
who
on
has
Napo
already been criticized for saying, the wrong thing.
I have given up on Napo talks. Yes, Kojo,
so then what is his value to the ticket? If now, every time he's to speak, everyone is afraid. Well, every speech can become a liability.
There's a manifesto launch coming up in Takoradi, right?
Yeah. I suspect
he will be looking.
He will not be speaking. Yeah.
Napo's remarks.
No. I suspect he will not be speaking. Anyway, but see, this internet matter is of importance to every person in this republic. We cannot ignore it, and the answers we are getting, they don't make sense. They don't make sense because the rate at which we've had internet prices going up, it's almost not in tandem with inflationary pressures.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
It's almost as if a system is working on its own and making all of us suffer at the end of the day. It is painful. It's become part of our lives. Children use it to study. They use it for recreation and all of that. I don't know how many adults can live their lives without internet in this world.
I mean, remember the day when we had that blackout?
Yeah, it was almost as if your life was over.
An apocalypse or whatever, if you choose to call it that way.
Yeah.
So the people who represent us, who believe in consumers' protection and their interest, we expect that they'll come to the table and do something about the current situation.
Yeah. Fundamental question, Ray. I mean, has the cost of producing data gone up? By how much?
Yeah.
And for what reason? What are the inputs that have increased in price? Okay. So what is it? Some sort of some fine from government that has come in that has suddenly made it unaffordable for the networks to give us data? Is it the old thing with the what's the name of that policy? The one to try and
significant market power.
The SMP.
Yes. Yeah. Is that what is driving prices up? Because the minute someone increases their price, now Big Boy too has to increase his own. Is that what it is? Did the cutting of the fiber cable under the sea somehow result in a higher cost of producing the data? Like, can someone explain to us? What has suddenly made it so that as a network, you can no longer provide us with data at the rates you used to? And this data is something that is getting cheaper everywhere around the world. everywhere around the
technology.
world. Do you know there are places where they pay you to use their data? Do you know that? They give you incentives to use their data because the thing is free everywhere. But they know that if you use theirs, then you get to see their adverts. You get to get so they make money. So they will incentivize you to use their data.
And Kojo is talking about input costs, and one critical input challenge that is here that we have to deal with is the city's depreciation, and that is a critical factor. So those are externalities that we want to look at in trying to ensure that these things are. I mean, the cost is dealt with. If as long as the cities is still struggling, settling their external suppliers, dealing with interconnectivity cost across players across the world and all the rest, and your city is depreciating, somebody has to pay for that cost.
But George, I'm seeing the last few years, 399 gave me 180 or so, 182. Then they have that. By asking me to pay 350 for it, you just reduce you by 49 cedi. Then you have it 100% to 92
gig.
Let's leave it there. Now I buy the 92, and I'm seeing. See, it used to be 92 for a month or a little beyond that for me, and now it's 92 for a week for me. That certainly is a major cause of concern.
That's pretty much.
This will not necessarily be the same pressures of exchange.
No, Raymond, the FX component is a factor here.
But this is 400%.
I'm saying that it is a factor
in cost.
Here because those are externalities that the company has to deal with.
George,
your inflation is also shooting up as well.
Sorry, are you saying that the current problem is due to FX?
No, I'm not saying that it's a major contributing factor.
As to what percentage of it?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying that the reduction in the amount and the usage is irrational.
Listen.
Your city has depreciated by more than 19%.
George, just a minute, please.
That reflects in almost me having to pay 4 times for the original
I have
data.
to open the phone lines. We have very little time, and I want to hear from our audience. So call us 0302 216-541, 055-111-997. There are two things about the FX argument that doesn't quite make it cover the whole situation. The first one is that, look, what Raymond is describing is a 400% increase in the cost. Okay, it used to last a month. It now lasts a week. But the other thing I don't understand is that 92 gig is 92 gig.
Yeah.
It's gigabytes, not CDs.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It is a measure, or a finite measure of data.
Yeah.
So what has happened so that a finite measure of data is suddenly less? It's like 1 kilometer is now less.
The finite
you
data.
Get it? So the question is, it's not the price component that has increased. The first time it was the price component. When it used to cost you 399 cedis to get 180, it came to 350 cedis for 92. That was cost component. Allow me. That was cost component. But now, it is how long your 92 gigs lasts. That's not money. It's the data itself. Okay? So it's kind of like a standardized measure of data. But suddenly you are getting less. It's like
my data is finishing.
You're going to buy Olunka of Gary, but you open it and there's less in there.
Always two variables you want to look at.
You know the numbers. 0302 216-541, 055-111-997. Give us a call if you've experienced this. Nanayao is in Medina. Hello, Nanayao. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, sir. Please, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I just wanted to contribute a little to the discussion you're having.
Sure, go ahead.
I hear George, we have his drift that the FS component is adding up to the cost. But please ask George. I want George to help us. How much profit did MTN make half the quarter, half this year? See, the telcos are making billions of profits, and yet we, the Ghanaian public, are suffering. So I just don't understand. I mean, you are making expenses, yes, but you are making huge profits at the end of the year.
Right.
Huge profits, billions of Ghana cedis, and we are always suffering. I think that is unfair. Please, they can come again. They can look at their figures again, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Listen, if you can keep your calls to about 30 seconds so we can get as many of them in as possible. Richmond is at Airport Residential. Richmond, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Coach. How are you?
I'm very well, Richmond. Talk to us.
First and foremost, I agree with George that the FX plays a role when it comes to the cost of data. But the reality is that the network operators are taking advantage of the situation and they are fleecing us. Because if I'm buying data 399 for, or let me say fiber, actually MTN fiber for 350 cities for about 3 to 5 gig, and then you reduce that, you increase the cost, you reduce that. Now I'm paying 8 data, and the data runs faster than what it should be. There cannot be any logical explanation to that. So I think that the NCA must intervene. Right. And if you look at also the audited financials of these network companies, they're making so much money at the expense of Ghanaians.
Right.
So they should look at the cost of data and reduce it.
Thank you, Richmond. Thanks very much for calling. Again, 30 seconds, okay? And then we can take as many as possible. We're going back to Medina to talk to William. Hi, William. Good morning.
Hi, Kozo. Good morning.
Very well. Thank you, William. What's up?
Kozo, this, I don't know whether it is a crime that in Africa we are using the data. Even the developed countries, they are enjoying it, but in Africa, especially in Ghana, this NPP era, we have to suffer for data. I don't know. It's a crime. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, William. All right. Now, is this Ima or Emma? In Accra Central, is this Ima or Emma?
Good morning. Hello.
Ima? Hello, Ima.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes. Could you please, I bet to digress a little bit on the topic. If you are talking in terms of gigabits you bought against what you are using the data for, please, can you address that one? Because if you go and buy that amount of data and you use it for video and other things, your data will run very fast. So, regardless of the hardship of the economy, it will depend on the individual what you are using your data for.
Yeah.
So please address that issue.
Thank you, Ima. All right, George is in Adenta. Hi, George. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, Kojo is very, very outrageous. And we are here controlling our companies that are manufacturing cement. Yet we can't talk about these things. Look at the STV bills. What are we taking for granted? And we think the local industries are rather have problems. What the foreign companies are taking advantage of us. What are our parliamentarians doing? It's too much. You buy data within 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's finished. And look at the cost of living in this country. It's too bad. It's too bad. It's good you guys have got this topic out. Kudos.
Thank you, George. Lots to think about there. Bishop is in Asante Mampong. Hi, Bishop. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
Very well, thank you, my boss.
Kojo, the telcos, are they operating in a foreign land and we are tapping their services in Ghana? Because I'm hearing some people saying the FX affect their charges and the rest. Yes. Their machines are here. They are operating in Ghana. And, I mean, they are dollarizing the sales. And therefore, when the dollar go up, they change their price or what? I cannot get it. I can't think far. They should tell us. They should tell us.
Thank you for sharing. All right then. Nana Kwesi is in Nungwa. Hello, Nana Kwesi. Have we lost Nana Kwesi?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Nana Kwesi.
Kojo, I overheard the last but one caller talking about usage of data. Yes. People using their data for videos and all. I don't agree with that. Don't we have a regulator in this game? The regulator is supposed to, streamline all these things. So it is not about how you use the data. What is the regulator doing about it? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwesi. And good old William from Gumwa Budubrum. William, it's been a while. Good morning.
Kojo.
How are you?
We did Ghana. I miss you like fish miss water.
Hey. When did fish miss water?
Then you should know. You should know. You remember when we were in school?
Yeah.
The curry we used to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough,
Yeah.
Even when you put it in the sieve, it will take time before it will sieve.
That's true.
Now, see the curry they've been bringing that is made in China. Very smooth. You put it in the sieve now, swan, then it's gone. That's how down the data has turned. With the introduction of the iPhones and the nose phones and the more phones, they feel that we have money. So then they increase their data cost. You put it on here, it's gone. You put it on here, it's gone. Abi, they are chasing. We are busy chasing cement price, and we are not chasing data. So we don't time, my brother.
Wow.
I miss him. Where is Mama V?
She's on leave. She'll be back soon.
Right. Her leave keep long too much. Why?
Leave past leave, my brother.
Have a nice morning, my brother.
You too. Hey, how is Aaron going to tweet Swan? Right now, the data 10 Chinese Gary. Okay, thank you, William. Call us to 0302-216-541, 055-111-997. This data thing, Charlie, is some way power.
I want to make a very, very important point before the call comes in. Now, let's hold whatever challenges, whatever these companies are doing constant. You are not operating in an island. And I think it's very, very important for us to understand this concern that you are in an economy or in a country where inflation is hitting record levels. You're in a country where the city is depreciating. These companies are operating machines that they have to service and pay contractors outside. A subsea cable, you're looking for 5G and all those things. All these things are impacting.
All right.
On the pricing.
We'll explore that in a minute.
The data.
First, let's talk to Francis in Katamanso. Francis, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks for calling.
I want to know who you complain to if your network in your neighborhood is terrible. Because I've been using Telecel Vodafone for the past 20 years, okay? And then I moved to Katamanso. When I'm in my room, even outside, people call me and they say my phone is off. The phone is not off. So I live in Katamanso, and before that they were telling me broadband. I should get broadband, and that's the Vodafone guys. They were promoting when I was living in Tema. But Katamanso it works. And internet here is terrible. Vodafone internet is terrible. Calls, even normal phone call coming through, is terrible. So please, Vodafone, if you are listening, tell us if you are listening, please. Katamanso, we are suffering when it comes to Vodafone. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you, Francis. Thanks for calling. Eddie is in Dansuman. Hi, Eddie. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Now, Kojo Safuhemi. Now, what happened to them?
Yamina do be anu hu.
Catch join them each time. I had a fan to no man put a car.
Show you.
Room to the catch no number 5 no non to no bukakra. I need after but one can't mama video say wako paternity leave me here on Sanambra the after I could you miss it? I said do ya teach you. But ya take there. Now MTN some data only one for you. API way. If it is we reduce them. If it is reduce start, it might no depend. But no call. Sometimes my can't tell it. I can say too much track any data you see. Whenever we don't know. Sometimes I can say too much track. There I'm out to be a 2 gig, 5 gig, for the last 3 days, 7 days. But man can say managing the can't. No, but no one there ship no call. International. Yankasa ya world na ya wona kasa po what teaching and kakra freedom kakra po ebenya ade me bo hwe nya de ye bo hwe nya ye be di nya so ono so ya tete simple cho ya won bo NCA want not no won hwe ye ho ade kura you are lacking is there consumer protection consumer protection import one kadama se me man consumer protection standard nyamo what the standard
Yeah, that's it. Quick translation. Eddie says, look, we all know our data usage and we monitor it normally. So we understand just how much data.
Luckily, on my network,
regularly.
they give you even the app for you to know your daily usage. For you, the app.
So we are capable of monitoring our data usage. It's not about whether or not we've suddenly started using more data. And he also says, look, there's a need for consumer protection in Ghana. He calls on the NCA to play more of that role as a regulator.
Actually.
Indeed, yes. So he calls on them to do that job better. Eddie was our last caller. Thanks to all of you who called. This conversation there, we have to make more time for it as the show goes on. So listen, the BBC News would have been brought to you by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, and Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime. But I mean, our switchboard was flashing, and we had to take some of your calls. And so the BBC News will return on Monday. Right now, though, some messages from our partners. Stay with us.
My buddy, when you wake up in the morning and you know the money calling, oh, you go work, but you know it's out in your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out in your side. And when you dream, no say I live for you. And when you hustle every day, many wanna go. Anything you do, I live for you. Many want. If I believe I live your side, fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I live your side, fidelity.
Enhance your business operations with the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer. You can print, copy, and scan up to 19 pages per minute with high-quality mobile scans or customizable shortcuts in the HP Smart app that delivers effortless use from wherever you work so you can focus on growing your business. Take advantage of its Wi-Fi direct printing and intuitive touchscreen, which are both designed to simplify your day. With the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer, experience fast and easy setups and improved overall printing efficiency with a 20,000 page duty cycle built to keep you and your business secure and moving forward with embedded security that is pre-configured out of the box to detect and stop attacks. The HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer is available at all Kompu Ghana stores. Visit KompuGhana.com or call 0302 752 020 for more information.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, this is Kobe Mike. You're speaking from MTN office.
Kobe. How am I?
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Hey, Bosu, long time.
Yeah. Hey, go and say mu yen yo mu. Before na land no mu bi wa.
Oh, go Super XP. Tregu Gold Station bebre mu Bosu.
Oh, fantastic. Super XP.
Quality. Super. Go Super XP. Bosu, ube feel.
I like that.
Goil Super XP, quality fuel that brings you choice and takes you further. Ideal for most vehicles and fortified with special additives to help your engine perform better and consume less. It's available in many Goil stations nationwide. Goil Super XP, woo feel ya, ha? Woo be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah, yeah,
Calling all shoppers. This month at Oka Decor, we have an offer that you simply cannot resist. That's right, enjoy an irresistible 20% off a huge variety of stylish and modern furniture. But wait, there's more. Stay tuned every week for more irresistible and exclusive deals and save big. Visit Oka Decor on Spintex Road to enjoy our irresistible offers.
I found the partner I can trust.
Bros, but you told me you had an insurance claim 2 days ago, and today your car is fixed. Fresh like that? How?
Yes, so that is how the new collision insurance policy from Imperial works.
Wow!
I'm okay. The Imperial collision insurance policy has enormous benefits. I just upgraded my usual third-party policy, and I get my car parts fixed when I get a damage from any collision.
Really?
I enjoy hospitalization benefits when I'm admitted at the hospital beyond 3 days, and I still keep my third-party benefits.
Hey.
My ears sorted rough.
Hey!
You are saying, hey, just sign up to the Imperial collision insurance policy and enjoy insurance benefits beyond the road. Talk to your broker, agent, or call us on 0577 667 436 for further details. You can also follow us on all our social media handles. T's and C's apply. Imperial General Assurance. Solid protection.
Solid protection.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Super Morning Show.
Big Zeph. Big Zeph.
For some time earlier this year, this was it.
You can clearly see that
Been wavy since. The title is Big 7, and there's a part of it that I really, really like. Listen to this.
So my way to declare, Lamborghini driver, Ferrari 458 Italia. I really spent $1 million just to Richard Millis and up.
I really spent $1 million on just 2 Richard Millis, and I wear them willy-nilly through the city.
Rich people's conversation. I cannot identify with it.
So the Richard Mille is a very, very posh watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand so. That's why I said
very
one of the
expensive.
people I cannot identify with it.
They should come and look at the price of the watch you are wearing with this your communist face. Anyway, it's Friday. We've got lots and lots to talk about on the Super Morning Show. And of course, our question that we're hoping you will help us answer, what is the weirdest reason you've ever had for breaking up with someone? And the answers that are coming through are just fascinating. Somebody said
Somebody sent me a message that the first time they went to a restaurant, the woman ordered food she could not eat. And had no idea what the food was about. And she was so disappointed. But Mimi can add experimentation.
So she saw the price and thought,
yeah, it's expensive. It will be wonderful.
Imagine.
Then main man said, no, this woman, she's very wasteful. No. And why am I blocking them? No, there's one that I can tell you. I need permission from my dear friend to tell you that. There's one that my dear friend likes cake. He has bought a special cake, kept it in his house. This woman came, decided to consume all the cake at once. Immediately red flag. Red flag, pa. My brother, I wanted to mention the name, but Samu says you should move on. I'll be back.
Let me tell you about my friend who said the first time he spent the night in this new partner's house, he woke up in the middle of the night to hear her tinkering about in the kitchen. So he went down to see what she was doing. This girl was soaking Gary with vodka.
No. Hey! Propaganda. Okay. We have to move on. Please, I'm doing point of law series, right? Yes. Brilliant. The UPSA Law School Point of Law series. This is from Section 41A of the Interstate Succession Act 1985, PNDC Law 111. If a person dies without a will and leaves a self-acquired house, the house shall belong to the spouse and or children with no claim from extended family members. I need to repeat it for emphasis.
Interesting.
Section 41A, Interstate Succession Act, 1985, PNDC Law 111. If a person dies without a will and leaves a self-acquired house, the house shall belong solely to the spouse and or children with no claim from extended family members.
Yeah.
Important notice.
Yeah.
Don't pretend you have not heard it.
Please sit this one out.
That's true.
Self-acquired
house.
If there's no will, then there was no expressed desire to leave anything to you.
Please. Yeah, you can content others. Self-acquired house. This one is for wife.
Yeah.
And or children.
Indeed.
Brilliant.
Yeah. That's the law.
You can clearly see that I've been waiting.
You don't believe the vodka, okay? People are doing things. Anyway, listen, send us your own answers to that all important and interesting question. Why did you break up with them? The interesting reasons only. Also, is Russia upset with us?
Wake up to joy.
Someone says, yes, Russia is upset with us for soaking Gary with vodka.
Undermining vodka in the process.
All right, listen, do you have a game-changing, innovative business idea or project that can impact society? Well, this is your moment. Total Energies presents the 4th edition of the Startupper of the Year Challenge. Now, this year, they are looking for 3 winners. The best entrepreneur, also known as the InnoVup winner. The best project or innovative business idea exemplifying recycling and minimizing waste. The Cycle Up winner. And the best project promoting or relating to sustainable and affordable energies. The Power Up winner. And that's not all. 4 additional projects in the Power Up category will be selected by an international jury. So don't wait any longer. Apply now at startupper.totalenergies.com for your chance to win financial support, professional mentorship, and a spotlight for your project. Terms and conditions apply. Hashtag Total Energies. Hashtag Startupper Challenge.
And you need to join us at the Maiden ACI Ghana Financial Markets Conference. This is themed Navigating the Future, Innovation, Ethical Excellence, and Inclusion in Ghana's Financial Markets. This landmark event will gather over 500 participants featuring distinguished speakers from Ghana, Africa, and Europe. The conference will cover crucial topics such as ethics in financial markets, investment opportunities in Ghana, fintech, and financial inclusion, which is very, very interesting. A keynote address will be delivered by the Bank of Ghana with key insights from the top regulators and others in the sector. Venue is the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center. This is happening on Thursday, August 22, 2024 at 9 a.m. All that you need to do right now is contact these numbers for more details. 0243 054 891 or 0244 583 725. For more information, visit financialmarketsconference.acigana.com. Visit the website and also our social media handles, specifically ACI Ghana, and get all the details. This is sponsored by GCB Bank, Regulus Investments, and Financial Market Services Limited, Consolidated Bank Ghana, Laurus Africa, ThinkUp Securities, Savvy Securities, Conticap, Obsidian Achurna, and also Symphony. Those are the people sponsoring this important financial markets engagement that's happening on the 22nd of August.
Nice one. All right, now what is luck? For many, luck is that glorious moment when you find money in your trousers right when you're broke. For others, luck is being picked out of a crowd for a reward. Now, for the guys at Luckiest, luck is a life-changing event and they believe everyone deserves a shot at it. Luck is coming with prizes so exciting they'll make your head spin. You want to be the luckiest? Dial star 712 hash and get your ticket. The more you buy, the better your chances of winning. And remember, when you hear that catchy jingle, it's your cue to pay attention. It could be your lucky day. Luck is on its way to you and your community, so stay sharp. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere.
And are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? Don't just dream it, own it with a loan from Fidelity Bank. Are you dreaming of a new home? Own it with Fidelity Home Loan. Dreaming of a brand new car? Own it with Fidelity Auto Loans. If you're also dreaming of getting the latest phone, TV, refrigerator, laptop, furniture, or a gaming console, own it with the Fidelity Consumer Access Finance. Dreaming of expanding your business? Make it a reality with our business loan. Fidelity Bank is offering flexible loans to businesses, salaried workers, and the self-employed at competitive fixed rates. Dial 0800 003355 or visit any of our branches nationwide today to turn your dreams into a reality with the Fidelity Bank loan. Terms and conditions apply. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Now, if it's football you want, they've got it all at DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live in HD. Watch Starboy Mo Kudus at West Ham, Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid. All day, all night, no matter what bouquet you're on, you get to watch football. Renew your subscription today. Dial star 759 hash and follow the prompts. This season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Anyway, where are you headed this morning? Are you going shopping at the mall or buying fuel for your car? Are you enjoying your favorite meal at a restaurant? or getting home essentials at your favorite shop, or you're shopping online for the things you need, internet now, wherever you go, whatever you are doing, do it with SG Visa card. The SG Visa card is your best option to make payments for goods and services online or anywhere with a point of sale machine. Enjoy a world of amazing opportunities available with the SG Visa card. Go about your business anywhere in Ghana with the comfort and security of your money being available to you always. Make your life easy and use your SG Ghana Visa card today. To find out more, call 0302 214 314. 0302 214 314. SG Ghana, the future is you.
It is indeed. All right, if you're wondering where to hold your strategy planning meetings, your board sessions, or your staff retreats, there's only one venue. It's the Safari Valley Resort. Think of the green, serene environment, accessibility, meeting room capacity, flow and layout of space, room flexibility, quality of equipment, staff, and first-class catering services. Then Safari Valley Resort must be your number one choice. Call Safari Valley Resort on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
Every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Now, brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger. 10 times stronger teeth. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified, because I'm telling you, dentists, it is very expensive, so it is in your interest to make sure that you have 10 times stronger teeth, okay? Yeah, Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with the pro-fluoride and micro calcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. And this prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives you maximum protection, 10 times stronger teeth, 25 years of educating to brush. And this is admonition that please take serious. I am even recommending they should make a law on it. It's been 25 years since, that means that this one's older than Aaron and some of the young men here. It's been 25 years since Pepsodent has been telling everybody in this country, brush your teeth every day in the morning and at night. But still, some of you don't want to do it. That's why we make a law to make it compulsory. Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association. And Kojo, the worst part is that some people only brush their teeth when they know they'll get some action. Anyway, you can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Call our customer care center on toll free 0800 2030. 0800 2030. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. Pepsodent, every single smile, yours and myself included, every single smile matters in the Republic of Ghana.
All right, don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com for the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery. Good morning to our friends at Kingdom. And of course, if you go there, you get all these things at the best prices. They can pay via Momo across all networks, and they will deliver to your home or office in very good time. If you live in Accra or Tema, that delivery is free on top of everything. Charlie, best deal ever. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, listen, we're getting to it, and of course, we are not doing it without you. So keep listening and send through your thoughts and views. Coming up in just a moment is the sports, as well as a bunch of birthdays. Don't be left out. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
Is. Then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Parents of future leaders, mark your calendars. Academic City University College invites you to a special Parents' Night on August 22nd at 6 p.m. Explore our state-of-the-art campus and discover how we're shaping tomorrow's innovators. For more information, call 0593-999-410 and visit us at www.acity.edu.gh. Academic City, redefining university education.
All right, so the Joy Sports Center is brought to you.
Hold on. And good morning to all of you. Birthday messages first.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we were going to do birthday messages later, so I was going to do it later. But good morning, Winston.
Principal position. You mention it, then we move on. Now you are doing propaganda around
Principal
it.
Position.
Yes.
Yeah. Principal position.
Let me see transparency, accountability, and probity.
Zero tolerance.
Yes. For corruption and misrepresentation.
Thank you very much. I like the misrepresentation.
Yes. Okay.
Birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN!
Everywhere you go.
And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
Hold on, whose birthday is it today? Who's
okay, we'll do it later on. We are moving on.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. And Standard Chartered Bank,
here for good.
As well as Twisco Food Drink. Twisco, power your dream. And if it's football you want, they've got all of it. All of it on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live in HD. This season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home
of entertainment.
And it starts today, actually. The English Premier League starts today with Man United and Fulham. But hello, Ghana. There's an exciting new chocolate beverage out there on the market from the producers of Cowbell. Permit me to introduce to you Twisco, a chocolate food drink with a blend of premium cocoa powder enriched with Enerfort, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins, including vitamins B, C, D, iron, and many more. Twisco is available in 20-gram sachet and can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 cedi 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty contents into a mag, mixed with 180 ml of previously boiled water, milk, and stir. Start your day with a cup of the great tasting Twisco and power your dream. This is FDA approved.
Now, so folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, picture your rooftop transform into a solar sanctuary radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. And that's right, we're not just offering you loans, we are offering you the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, a more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of these numbers: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790, or if you want 0244 rather 674-154. Let's chart a course together for a brighter tomorrow, Kojo, and make your solar dream shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Now, what can you remember from 15 years ago? You just bought your mobile phone, or your first mobile phone, or sent a text via the internet for the first time, or just discovered the ease of moving money around conveniently. Well, think back to all of those moments. Momo has been there for you, and guess what? Momo is 15 years old. From the first time you sent money to a loved one, to paying your bills effortlessly, or enjoying the peace of mind that comes with secure, safe, and reliable transactions. It's been an amazing journey so far. Now get ready for some mouth-watering offers as we celebrate Momo at 15. Look out for their market storms and floats near you and win some mind-blowing prizes. Thank you, Ghana, for doing this with MTN. Download My Momo on the App Store or the Google Play Store and just Momo it everywhere you go. Achu, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. We're all excited ahead of the big Premier League season. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Victor Achu Tamaklu. Coming up today,
Palmer. Jackson, no flag. Sterling's up. Jackson's on his way. Raheem Sterling! Now the flag.
Manchester United face Fulham as the Premier League returns, also on Sports Center today.
And I'm going to show you, within the next 5 years, you won't believe the standard of football alone in Hearts of Oak. And his performance within Africa and outside Africa will shock a lot of people. It's a long-term project, so I'll tell supporters to take their time. We are
Accra Hearts of Oak promises good times ahead after a stormy few years in the Ghana Premier League. And that's where we're going to start from, because board member of Accra Hearts of Oak, Dr. Nyahu Tamaklo, has said the club's newly built sports complex will soon be managed by experts. At 90% complete, the facility at Pumim currently houses one artificial pitch, two natural grass pitches, and a third yet to be developed grass pitch. There are also basketball and tennis courts, two academy hostels, coaches' apartments, administrative blocks, and even apartments for the first team players. Dr. Nyahu Tamaklo was speaking to Joy Sports.
Our interest will be only the best. This question of saying the person must be a Ghanaian, that should not be the objective. The best. So if the best comes from Japan or Kenya, we don't care. When you have the best in your hands, your products will come out very good. And I can tell you all these things have been put in place. Our present coach is an Ivorian. You follow me? Yeah, so we don't really, we look beyond borders to make a selection. And that's what the club is going to do.
Now, Tamaklo also says, with the sports complex nearly complete, the club has set its sights on on-field success.
And I'm going to show you, within the next 5 years, you won't believe the standard of football alone in Hearts of Oak. And his performance within Africa and outside Africa will shock a lot of people. It's a long-term project, so I'll tell supporters to take their time. We are building something that they will one day be proud of.
That's board member of Accra Hartsburg, Dr. Nyahuna Tamaklo, speaking to Joy Sports. Let's continue with matters relating to football in Ghana. Later today in Takwa, Mediama Sporting Club and Anglo Gold Ashanti are going to unveil the newly constructed Takwa and Aboso Sports Stadium. Well, Mediama will be playing Kumasi Asante Kotoko as guests for that particular match in what will be the official opening of that facility. Kotoko, meanwhile, are expected to line up one of their shiny new toys that they've signed on the continent. Coach Prosper Natiogum has been explaining the thinking behind going on the continent to sign new players.
I have people who are also international scouts that I tell them that I need a player for this position. So they also monitor other leagues in Africa and then the players in these leagues. So depending on the technical characteristics and the physical characteristics that I put forward for them, they also try to look for a player who fits into those physical and the profile, exactly the profile. They fit into the profile.
Well, Kotoko will be profiling themselves at the Takwa and Aboso Park later today. Meanwhile, Samatex 96, the Premier League champions, are on the road there in Cameroon already. Yesterday, they held their first training session ahead of the preliminary round first league tie versus Victoria United. This is their first dance in the CAF Champions League. That match is scheduled to take place on Sunday at 3 p.m. in Cameroon. Speaking of continental football, in Cote d'Ivoire, Azak's ladies are on the brink of elimination from the CAF Champions League qualifiers. The Ghanaian champions have failed to win any of their opening two games. Joy Sports' Lawrence Bedu has more on their current situation.
They will also need Nigeria's Ido Queens coming through for them. They will need Ido Queens to beat Omnisports Etincelle by at least a 3-goal or 4-goal margin, while they also win their game by a huge margin. So there's a slim chance Hazak's ladies to make it through to the next round of the CAF Women's Champions League qualifiers. At the moment, it's a bit dicey because they are yet to score a goal in the competition, which makes it a bit more complicated.
Well, assistant coach of the club, Emmanuel Mensah, who has been training the team in Yusuf Basigi's absence, spoke to Joy Sports' Lawrence Bedu.
Yeah, sure. We still stay in the game. We have one last game to play. When we win, we get 4 points.
Apologies for that. Let's head to Europe because La Liga began last night with 2 draws. Real Betis versus Girona finished 1-1, as did Athletic Bilbao versus Getafe. Later this weekend, Real Madrid are away to Sasuna. Barcelona did travel to the Mestalla, having scrambled to get their key summer signings, Dani Olmo, registered in time for their season opener. In Italy, the Serie A returns with new boys Como taking on Juventus. Head coach of the club is Cesc Fabregas, and he says the prospects of going against the best teams makes him nervous.
I'm confident, but of course you are always nervous. We come from a big window, a lot of transfers, players that left us that were very important for us, new players coming in. We have a very specific way of playing, and obviously, when you have a lot of new players, they need to get used to it, and we still expect 3 or 4 players, to arrive, quite important as well. So, of course, you are nervous in a way. I would be lying if I would say otherwise, but at the same time, I'm positive because I know that we're working very well.
The league begins tomorrow when Genoa take on Inter at 4:30. Parma at home to Fiorentina. AC Milan at home to Torino. Empoli will play Monza. And then on Sunday, Bologna will play Udinese. Hellas Verona will be at home to Napoli. Cagliari will play AS Roma. Lazio will play Venezia. On Monday, Lecce play Atalanta. Juventus will take on Como. It is the Premier League and it is back this weekend, starting tonight with Manchester United, who are at home at Old Trafford to Fulham. United have had a very interesting transfer window, having signed a number of players. 2 of them, Matthias de Ligt and Noasser Mazraoui, are expected to line up for United later tonight. Here is United boss Erik ten Hag speaking ahead of tonight's opener.
complete. We are now working together for, let's say, 10 days, and that will take a while, but there will be more teams who will have this problem. In the start of the season, don't drop points, work hard, make sure you are well organized in and out of possession. That gives you the best chance, but we will not 100% form, and then we have to go from game to game to improve and to get higher performance levels in the team and in individual players.
Tomorrow, Ipswich are at home to Liverpool as they make a return to the Premier League. Arsenal are at home. They take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Everton will play Brighton. Newcastle United are at home to Southampton, whilst Nottingham Forest will play AFC Bournemouth. West Ham United will play Aston Villa on Sunday. The last game of Saturday before on Sunday, Brentford will play Crystal Palace. The big one is at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea at home to Manchester City before on Monday Leicester will play Tottenham Hotspur. That ends the Joy Sports Centre with me, Victor Achitamakli. Back to you, Winston.
Victor, so the league starts today.
Yeah, the league starts today.
And you all know me when I talk about the league. You know the league I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any farmers league, you understand? So Man United will be beating Fulham tonight.
That I agree with you.
Yes, I'm happy that you at least agree.
That I agree with you.
That, the fantastic United team.
But the tears at the bridge will start on Sunday.
It will shock you. It can shock you.
Oh, Man City will beat them.
But Chelsea, they bought 10 players this season.
Oh, more than. But now, if you look at their roster, they have no less than 7 goalkeepers.
Yeah, I saw it. The True Football did the. They just need 4 more.
Bro,
what do they need these goalkeepers for? What's wrong with Chelsea?
The Chelsea project only makes sense to the people making the decisions. Unless they sit you down to explain.
No. You know what? As an accountant, sometimes I look at it. You know when you can spend money in a way that makes sense, it's exciting.
Yeah.
You understand? So Chelsea goes buying players. They spread now. Now UEFA says you can't spread beyond 5 years. Yeah. But in the past, it made a lot of sense. 8 years, 9 years. So you are spreading. So when you're accounting for it, you account.
But what they are doing, they've done it before. Under Abramovich. Remember all the times they used to send a truckload of players to Vitesse?
Yeah.
But it made sense because you could see the list of players who were specifically signed for the first team and who were upgrades on who was signed for rotational purposes. But this one, besides Neto, none of the 1 million players that they have signed will walk into this team.
No.
None of them.
Hey, Chelsea,
we will be here.
We'll be here.
Yes.
Yawahara. My friend Pakusi Simpson used to say, "Men are bottom. What's Yawahara?" We are here. Anyway, thank you very much. Let's get interactive this morning on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa, and Malatu from Ernest Chemist. Malatu, power over malaria. And so you know that every day people face different emergencies. Police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency, you name them. But many Ghanaians don't know the emergency numbers. Well, here's one you'd want to remember. *770#. Yes, *770# is the new EcoBank Money emergency number. And it gives you instant access to loans, fund transfers, utility bill payments, airtime, data purchases, and so much more. You don't need internet for this. Just dial *770#. No need to panic in any money emergency situation. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial *770# now. For solutions to your money emergencies, EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, Download it. You go enjoy it. You can pay school fees, even church tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple. Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan MP, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Kim promise.
When shopping for a dress, you say,
of course, the low burst line, a little tight by the hips, covered sleeves, off shoulder, definitely.
But when buying anti-malarial drug, you say,
is it not malaria? Give me whatever is available.
Choose your malaria drugs the same way you choose your dress. Always ask for Coartem. It's also available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets for children. Don't gamble with malaria. Choose right. Choose Coartem. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malaria testing should be done before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And big stories brought to us by Telecel, connecting Energy's latest film, Your Partner for Life, and Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. And of course, we're talking, we're asking a question, some of the weirdest reasons why you broke up with a partner.
Kojo said something, somebody's confirming it here.
That what?
Kojo said some girl was using vodka to do Gary Soakins. But somebody said, so the vodka Gary Soakins is not just my story. Anyway, for me, that was not the reason I broke up with a Perfect. That's her name. But how can you break up with Perfect? Today, we laugh about it. She actually saw Gary in vodka the first time she visited me. This is Kwame saying so.
Okay, hold on.
No, Kojo's own, he read somebody's message. It was not as if he had that
Perfect actually had Gary Soakins.
Yeah, the other vodka. Yeah.
Hey, but now you not add sugar. Because... Raymond, how can you add sugar? How can you add sugar to vodka?
No. Okay, there's another one here. She broke up with me because she claims her mom said I am gone and she's an achim. Meanwhile, anytime I give her mom a gift, she attended it with a smile. But by the grace of God, we've all moved on, and I'm happy that she used to complain about her husband to me. Wow. But I've asked her to stop discussing that with me. Nicholas, I'm not sure you have asked this. You're very happy that which one's not happy? No, this is a very beautiful and well-educated looking lady, and I asked her to prepare me some tea to take. She sounds from the kitchen asking whether I opt for Milo tea or coffee tea. Bad! Ken.
No. Ken, you too.
No. But this was a substantive matter.
No, but
yeah, they say prepare tea. You are not asking whether Earl Grey or which other one? Yeah, also open Milo or coffee tea.
Yeah, but you see, I can understand.
You can understand Milo tea or coffee tea?
I can understand. Why can't I understand? Because you see, because in Ghana, in Ghana, tea is Milo. It is wrong, actually. Yes, I mean, I admit. But
so, which tea bag is called Milo?
Also, I open here.
Milo or coffee?
Overton, chocolate.
Hey.
Oh, it's just like in Ghana. Or see, my Pepsodent, you know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, maybe I didn't Pepsodent now.
Yeah, you use Euthymol.
You're using a different one.
Yes.
You see, this one, the semanticists call it meaning change.
Really?
Where a subordinate term becomes a superordinate term.
But it's not. It's not.
But the Milo one, I don't understand because Milo knows
the boys are saying that this your clarification. You are justifying needlessly. Our boys is not. Yeah.
They should come and tell me.
I'm representing them.
They should come and tell me. No, but I understand her.
No, but
I can understand her.
Some of the reasons are very, very weird. Yeah.
Anyway, Remo, you know what?
You are lucky they just tell you it is not you, it is me.
No, I say you are too good for me.
Yeah.
You are too good.
I don't want to be too good for you too.
Go.
Still go.
It's like that. Anyway, no, let's go for the Joy Business Minute. When we return, we'll talk more about this because a lot of you are sending your messages. The Joy Business Minute brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and build-free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and build-free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy. Some oil marketing companies have started reducing prices of petroleum products at the pumps. Market leader Guel is selling a litre of petrol at 14 cedis 22 pesos. The World Bank is set to disburse $1 billion to Ghana over the next 12 months to help stabilize the economy. The Bank of Ghana has revealed that further policy rate hikes may still be needed to help bring inflation under control. And a safety group has warned that nothing is stopping child sexual abuse imagery spreading on WhatsApp. The Internet Watch Foundation is calling on Meta, which owns WhatsApp, to do more to protect children. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, the generator expert, and build free solar hybrid air conditioners, superior cooling with lower energy.
Right, so welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us. So, receiving money from your family and friends abroad should never be complicated. CBG Money Transfer Services provides a reliable, fast, and convenient way to receive funds from abroad. Visit any of CBG's 114 branches nationwide to receive your Western Union, MoneyGram, Ria, UnityLink, Transfers, PayAngel, and Remit money transfers at dedicated money transfer centers at our Nima, Kaswa, Main, Medina Market, Apenkwa, and Spintex Basket branches have extended service hours, closing to the public at 5 p.m. on weekdays and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. To ensure a smooth experience, simply present a valid Ghana card and money transfer reference number. For further inquiries, contact us on 0302216000. Email us at talktous@cbg.com.gh or visit any of our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. So, Raymond, this morning also, I mean, we're having a conversation about data charges.
Yes.
And I heard you talking about the fact that Rana, you don't do anything with your phone, you do something with it.
No, because you see, when I say I don't do it, I actually mean there's not been any major shift in my consumption pattern. And I identify that the same things I do, my life is almost always regimented, the same kind of activities every other time. But let me read this message. It says, I buy 100 gig at 300 cedi. After 30 days, whether there is the need to use the data or not, you lose what you've accumulated. Why? It still happens?
I'm surprised.
I thought expiry things have been removed. Why must the telcos determine when and how my data should be used? Now, I am thinking about it. If I got 100 gig on my current plan, if I got 100 gig at 300 cedi, it will be better. Because I'm buying 92 at 350. I hope you get my point.
Yeah.
And the 92 is lasting just a week. So if I go 100 certified for the entire month, I would actually opt for this plan. But he is not happy with it anyway. He also says here, why must the telcos determine when and how my data should be used? You have taken my money and still pressure me to use the data within a certain time frame. Charles from Legon is the one saying
you
so.
See, Raymond, I was listening to you guys, and this whole SMP makes no sense.
At all.
Now, the essence of competition is to make sure that the consumers benefit. If somebody is
not
unable
industry
to,
members benefit.
If somebody is unable to compete, and let me say this, I'll say this, because look, people still use MTN services.
Yeah.
Even though it's an SMP.
Yeah.
And it actually inures to the benefit of MTN because their services, even though with high prices, people are still using.
Yeah.
And they make more profit. Meanwhile, we are spending more money on a service which initially would cost less.
It's almost like sacrificing the collective consumer's interest for a private company's interest.
So look,
it's you then ask yourself, who are they protecting?
NCA and the Ministry of Communication must come again.
Yeah.
The last time Samuel Adami and we had a conversation with somebody at MTN, and we said, your services, you know what the guy told us? He said, well, that's because of SMP, but for us, we are making a lot of profit. I actually, and this is public knowledge, I went to MC, the MTN Investor Connect event. I think it was last year. Was it this year or last year? Last year, I'm sure. Now, at that event, when they were talking about their profits, billions of Ghana cedis, part of it is the fact that their services, because of the SMP, they have to increase. My point is that at the end of it all, the state must be concerned about our well-being.
That is why
in a country where the average salary is 3,000.
Yeah.
If you spend, for instance, and let me use your analogy, if you spend 350.
Yes.
A week.
Yeah.
That's 1,400 a month.
But half of my, it's not even rental. Half of my money.
Yes. People are having to pay too much for
Then
data.
how much am I even spend on food?
Exactly. And today, I mean, once you recharge, in no time, it's gone.
And they usually works like and all of that.
And I do not subscribe. I do
Why?
not.
Why?
I do not subscribe to the depreciation of the Ghana cedi analogy.
Guys, can I ask a question?
Please do.
Which is heavier?
Hold on a second. Can you ask what?
Yes. That's a pleonasm. That's a pleonasm. Yes, you're right.
No, I was listening.
A redundant phrase.
I was listening. So say it right. Okay. Ask your question.
I have a question, guys.
Fantastic. Now let's
All right. Okay. Which is heavier? A ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
Same weight.
Same weight, right?
Because it's a ton, actually.
A ton is a ton.
Yeah.
In the same way, 92 gig is 92 gig.
Yeah.
It is a global measure of data. 92 gig. So if I have bought 92 gig from you and my data usage has not changed, I still watch the same movies I watch. I still spend the same time on Facebook. And these days, your iPhone will tell you how much time you are spending on every app. So if it's gone up, you know. If it's gone down, you know. So if your usage hasn't fundamentally changed, can someone explain to me how 92 gig, which used to last for 4 weeks, now lasts for 1 week? If a ton of feathers and a ton of bricks is all a ton, then why is 92 gig no longer 92 gig?
Legitimate question, and it's because it's just running faster than it used to be.
You
And
know
let's
what?
see. Do you know what? Like, it's just like the Kinky sellers. The Kinky seller says that I'm no longer increasing the price beyond 5 cedi, so I've decreased the size. You get what I'm trying to say? So now the Kinky that used to, I remember there was a long time ago when we were about to deal with budget. Abraham Kumsen, Federation of Labour. He said some 4 years before that, this is 2015. 4 years before that time, he used to eat 1 ball of kinky. Now he eats 3 balls of kinky. But it's the same amount of money that he's supposed to be spending on it because his salary has not increased.
It has not increased.
It impacts cost of living. We've all bought into this internet thing. Elsewhere, internet is becoming, and when I hear them say, globally, it is relatively...
See, Raymond,
let's not do that to ourselves.
some of us, even the worst part, when you have children who are used to their tablets.
Yes.
And so they come to you and say, but the internet is finished.
Yeah, it's finished.
It's
now
finished.
you are buying internet more than buying ACG friends and credit.
And you see, guys, the thing I'm actually trying to highlight is the psychology of it. Because what that means is that if in the past, 5 minutes on Facebook would cost you 1 kilobyte, right? Someone has physically adjusted something so that when you spend the same 5 minutes on Facebook,
it's costing you more.
4 kilobytes go.
Yeah.
So someone has physically changed this. It's not because of exchange rate.
Yeah.
It's not the what's it called, the inflation that caused it. Someone adjusted it as such. Someone decided by how much to adjust it. Made a conscious decision that now when you spend 1 minute on Facebook, we will take 4 kilobytes from your data, right? So it's deliberate. You have to ask yourself, what's the motivation behind it? And why 4? Why did they move from 1 to 4?
Okay, so we'll get back to that conversation. We'll get back to it. But let me ask you, are you ready to be the next millionaire in town? The Telecel More Money promo is getting exciting. Join the lucky winners to win 30,000 Ghana cedis in the weekly draws, no matter where you are in the country. So what are you waiting for? The 1 million grand prize is up for grabs, and it could be you. Simply reload your mobile using your Telecel cash wallet and be part of the daily and weekly draws, where you could win up to 30,000 cedis every week. Purchase data or airtime using your Telecel cash wallet and double your chances. Making payments onto your fixed broadband also gives you a chance to be the next millionaire. The more you reload, the better your chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. To opt in for free, dial star 500 hash or send WIN to 500 or visit the Telecel Play app. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Characters Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Telecel, connecting energies.
Now, picture this. You are lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation, but instead you are met with a mattress that sucks beneath you. Yeah, this is a reminder of the shortcuts and compromises you've been making. Your comfort and well-being should have never been compromised. That's why we at Latest Foam prioritizes quality above all else. Stop into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. Our high-quality mattresses and furniture are crafted with our ultimate realization and yours in mind. Picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Foam promise. Invest in your well-being. Choose Latest Foam today, or else you do yourself. And Latest Foam is your partner for life. Visit us today and sleep better tonight, or call us right now on these numbers: 0302231155 or 0322008499, or visit us online, latestfoamghana.com.
In an ever unpredictable life, the presence of adequate support in times of health-related uncertainties is pivotal. In light of this, Equity Health Insurance presents the ABS policy aimed at providing much-needed reassurance. Through Equity Health Insurance's ABS policy, for a monthly sum as little as 15 Ghana cedis, beneficiaries can avail themselves to up to 500 Ghana cedis of financial support on any hospital admission. The Equity ABS is meticulously crafted to furnish financial assistance for the duration of hospitalization, thus enabling individuals to concentrate on recuperation without the burden of escalating medical expenses. So waste no time in securing your future with Equity Health Insurance's ABS today. Call 0503-860-381 to commence enrollment. Equity Health Insurance is always there for you.
And speaking that old car or a home makeover or relaxing beach getaway, that wouldn't be bad at all. Use your ABSA card 10 times or more in a month, and you could be a lucky winner in the ABSA Change Your Story promotion and extra entries by using our digital channels 5 times or more. From now till the end of October, 5 lucky winners will take away 40,000 Ghana cedis each every month to change their stories. I know Raymond would love this, but for more information, visit an ABSA branch today. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Characters Lottery platform. Your story matters. ABSA, terms and conditions apply.
So after 18 vodka Gary soakings, you will certainly retire. But the new order of retirement is here. When you retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life, yes, simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the perfect retirement. It's that easy. The best part is that you get to enjoy salary increase. And in the year 2023-2024, 16% was the salary increase as well. And now call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh or simply dial star 789 star 01 hash to request a call or brapa ahotonkwa. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Now, conferencing doesn't have to be the same boring routine. The location of your next conference can both be result-centered and relaxing. Aqua Safari Resort gives you the best of both worlds and more. Let them take the stress out of the process. Just call them on 054-011-0190 and watch your conferences and events effortlessly taken care of.
All right, so stay with us, but join us on X. Use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 055-1111-997. We'll be right back.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That star 530 hash, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our 2024 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Welcome to a world of luxury and style. Discover La Tribu, the new luxury department store at Orca Deco Mall. Explore exclusive, high-end furniture pieces that redefine elegance and comfort. From exquisite living room sets to sophisticated bedroom collections, La Tribu offers the finest pieces for your dream home. Experience the epitome of luxury today. Visit us on the first floor of Orca Deco Mall and experience luxury redefined.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. We will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with
Join us on this exciting journey as the next chapter begins on Sunday, 18th August 2024, under the distinguished patronage of the chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the flag bearer and presidential candidate, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and his running mate, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. The NPP unveils the bold solutions to today's challenges. Tune in to your favorite TV channel and radio station and join us as we show the path to a brighter tomorrow. All roads lead to Secondary Takoradi on Sunday, August 18th at 1 p.m.
.7 FM.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ouch! Baluta, yeah. It's the baluta, yeah. Go in, mama. Ready, go in, mama. The guy, Johnny, wapa. Ready, go in, mama. Yeah, yeah. Boys in cope, over to you. Therefore, I am fanchiche. Therefore, I am fanchiche. I'm a woman, yeah, drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm a woman, yeah, drop my baby, I am a do, on top of baby, I'm on top of baby, I'm in Paluta, yeah, on top of baby, I'm my baby.
Super Morning Show on Joy. And listen, a couple of birthday wishes real quick. First of all, happy birthday to my childhood friend, celebrated architect Chicheku Ajiman. Yes, Chicks, he's going to be 46, I think, this year, if I recall our age difference from childhood accurately. He's going to be 46. Oh, possibly 47. Chicheku, how old are you? Happy birthday to you, by the way. Also, happy birthday.
We know Ode Emmanuel.
Oh.
Yes.
That guy, I'm going to get MTN to cancel his phone number so he can't be WhatsApping us anymore.
We know him.
The man is bent on stifling free speech.
Small stuff for him.
Small
Stuff for him.
Yeah.
Now you want to tell us that you cannot grant us our freedom.
Can you believe that? We have given you small posts.
Small
you are using
stuff
it
for
to
him.
sit on us because we disagree with you.
Very soon, we'll do a sandal on the head.
Can you believe that? Anyway, you're talking about birthdays, right?
Yes.
Today is Komla Klute's birthday.
Oh, my.
Yes.
My mates from Mali School.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Komla Klute, my mate from Mali School. Is it Javi? Javi is actually a piglet, eh?
Oh,
yes. So, because he said Javi is a piglet.
Right.
It's true that.
And what's the pig? Ha. Okay. So Javi is piglet, and then Eha is pig. Oh, interesting.
Javi.
Interesting.
Javi piglet.
So Raymond Kuma.
Respect yourself.
Raymond will be Kokuvi. Kokuvi, because he's Wednesday born, will be Kokuvi.
Yeah.
Raymond Kokuvi Aqua, aka Raymond Kuma Aqua. Yes.
The man is everybody that please. I am not the one who's been appointed to the board.
It's almost as if they are deliberately doing that.
No, but that's actually because it's deliberate.
Yeah.
So whenever you say anything, they bring it up, and I know
Can you believe that?
because they know you will respond.
The number, and sometimes look, the names don't even have to be that similar. The number of times I've been insulted for something that Kojo Yanka has posted.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, this one is a birthday wish to Gloria Bawa, all the way in Kurdistan. Wow. It says, have a fruitful birthday celebration. God bless you. It's from Ibn Sabutizi. And, so I think that's it from me. Any others?
This one says, happy birthday to Professor Adjoa Pinamana Peu.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's a birthday today.
Happy birthday, Prof.
CEO of the Mental Health Authority, we wish you all the best of God's blessings, and may you live to be 99.7. This one's from Sami Odami.
A doctor who's not willing to leave this country and abandon what they call it. An expert who really still loves this country with all the challenges and the difficulties in there. Yeah.
I saw this video where a young man was saying that wherever you're going to, they have their own problems. They've not run away from their country. They're staying there to fix those problems so you can have a better stay.
And
stay
trust
here.
me,
Stay here, let's fix the problems.
Prof. Pinamana Pearl has more problems than most. Because mental health in this country.
They don't mind the crowd.
Yeah.
And this is the funny part. Mental health and psychiatric nurses are being recruited like hell. They are being pulled out of this country. They are needed.
Imagine being a professor in it.
I met a mental health nurse.
We have to pay her just to stay in the country.
Look, Raymond, I met a mental health nurse. And I said, so the patient said, which patients? They are clients.
Yeah.
Oh, our clients?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we love our clients. And I'm like, oh, okay. They are your clients. Those are our clients. This one says from your sister, Swinetta. Is that the name? Swinetta. Your wife Sylvia, your children, and the entire Adan Traditional Council. It says, may you be blessed with happiness on your special day and throughout the year. Happy birthday to the CEO of Slide on Sea Ventures, Mr. Gideon Carlos Akwe, in advance. Yesterday was my very good friend, Delali Doche. That's the son of Justice Doche. It was his birthday.
Oh, wonderful.
So we call him Johnson Delali Kwesi Doche. He has no English name, by the way. But the boys call him Johnson.
Since you mentioned yesterday was Becca's birthday. Yesterday was Nana Mama Brown's birthday.
Oh, wow.
And yes, yesterday was also Benedicta Lassie's birthday.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. This one says, please, it's my friend's birthday today, Bernard Abeku Quason of Reading. This is from his children, Inshira, Nyamiye, Adumacheze, and Enyonam.
Kojo, that reminds me.
Yes.
You know that there are people who say who say reading and they see reading and say reading.
Ooh.
The ones who see but they spell that thing.
Can you fault them?
Yeah, you see that thing. I've been used to reading for a very long time. Yeah. Then you go and see that thing is reading. They say it is reading. Then you are fighting the people. So no, let's do the thing properly.
Sorry quiz, they are no shit.
Sorry quiz.
No shit. Sorry quiz.
You know the reading thing. In fact, when I was at the University of Cape Coast and I went to the library and I saw University of Reading.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how I saw it. But this one says, Nana Yasiedu, it's your birthday today, Nana Yasiedu, former channel lead at Multimedia Group and now coordinator, Vice Versa Global. Happy birthday to you. Raymond, you making a point?
Yes. I called the Pakistani that I wanted taxi that would take me to Bicester.
Oh.
Then we have a fight. They said, listen.
Bicester.
They said, what do you mean? I said, oh, Bicester.
Oh.
Then I thought I was saying it better. They say, can you spell it for me? I said, no, but why? Are you more educated than myself? I say that thing, I'm going to, if you don't know, let me change the thing.
Bicester.
Then I took it. They say Bicester.
Bister.
Yes. So, oh, you mean Bister? See, that thing is Bicester.
Yeah, I actually have a friend who still says Leicester.
Leicester. I've heard Leicester before.
He still says Leicester. You see, this is confusing.
Yeah, but it's not Kumasi. K-U. Kumasi.
I think no, again, because writings haven't changed. Their writings and pronunciations have changed.
Yes.
But their pronunciations have changed, but the writing is the same.
Yeah.
So, for instance, Kodiansin will say this, but I will say that Winston again. But, for instance, night used to be pronounced as nicht.
Yeah.
Nicht.
Yeah.
Now the pronunciation changes to night.
And still spelled.
The spelling is the same.
Yeah.
The spelling is the same, as in N-I-G-H-T.
Absolutely useless K in there.
It was pronounced as nicht.
Yeah.
But now, it's still the same. And that's why the Americans will go for N-I-T. Simple.
So what is K doing in knife?
I don't know. I'll look. I'll check my books and see
knowledge.
How it used to be pronounced in those days.
Psychology has P in it.
But Old English and
Anyway, listen, we're wishing people happy birthday. This one is happy birthday to Golda Melissa Boyfew of Ashesi University. This one's from your dad. You're a shining light to this family. We pray God prospers you in every way, in Jesus' name. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. All right. Well, listen, your thing with the data, it's really, really affected lots and lots of people. They're sending messages through Ray. Do you want to share a few of the ones that we've got so far?
Yes, let me get you some of the messages here. I sure should have these ones, but why am I missing out on? Yeah, that's where I'm actually. Okay, well, James Forson says, because of high cost of data, I can't watch live news, which is true, actually. Because of all of these limitations, people can only join news bulletins live on this, what they call it. Anyway, and Atsina Dasela said, I did MTN 350 and have been managing it since February 2024. Hey, my brother. 4 months old.
No, but that's, maybe he's doing
this
Facebook.
Is serious management.
Just Facebook.
All right.
You have to read a lot of documents.
Yes, at Rock GH said, thanks to Teachers Bundle. There's Teachers Bundle?
Yeah, there is.
134 Ghana CD per week. Oh, okay. Joy SMS. And as Stanley Apia says 22 Ghana CD for 14 gig on Telecel every 6 days. But you'll be a pilot, airplane mode. Hey, so if he's not using it, then put that. He doesn't want any. You don't want to stop automatic update. No. I've actually disabled
I've also disabled mine.
Yeah.
Update is a choice.
Yes.
I want to make the choice.
Yes, because if it sounds unnecessary to me and say fix bag, I don't want to fix any bag. Let's move on.
No. I've actually disabled mine too, because I think that, and you see, we're making this point for many of us who live on data. I say live on data because you can't be in this world without knowing what's happening around you. And every time you're on your phone, I mean, the phone has become like the most precious thing you have.
It's your working tool.
It's your working tool. You're always holding it. You want to ensure what's happening here, what's happening there, what's happening here, what's happening there. Every day I'm on my phone. I even use my phone to check my steps daily. But this is the point.
True.
Yes, this is the point. We're paying too much for it. It is just too much. And the NCA and the Ministry of Communications should recognize one thing. As for the telcos, if you make them a significant market power and their subscriber base doesn't reduce and is increasing, you are actually hurting the subscribers.
That's true.
And not the telco.
Because they have to raise the same amount of money from the people.
The essence of competition, or better still, capitalism, is competition. And competition inures to the benefit of the consumer or the end user. And that is why we fight monopoly and in some cases oligopoly.
Yeah.
Why is it the case that we have to suffer because others did not up their game?
Yes. So now I keep asking myself the question, in whose interest are you operating?
Yeah.
The masses that put you there, or the few companies that are operating in that particular space? I'm not saying we should collapse companies. I'm not saying that if it's an unfair operating environment, you should not fix it. But you should be able to find a balance. A balance that does not say that Raymond has to find more money, suffer under the circumstances I'm currently living.
You see, Raymond, there's
and now I'm paying more for data than I'm paying for electricity.
Look,
which sounds preposterous to me.
When we got our first loan at the university in those days and decided to buy a mobile phone, at the time we went to the MTN office to get a mobile to get a number. There were others who went to other networks. They went on to other networks for a reason. One of my friends said, Sifas Mote, for instance, said he was going to a particular network because that network was hard to get. A SIM card at the time was hard to get. And so he wanted one. And he went for it. A lot of the telcos, when they started operating, made it look like a luxury to acquire. Yeah. And today may have to pay the price for it.
Yeah, and they are suffering at the end of the day for it.
First mover advantage is always there. Let us give others also a chance. If they want to reduce it, people are complaining today that, I'm on MTN and I have to pay so much for data. Why? Why? MCN, Ministry of Communication, should come again. They should come again because at the end of the day, they are still making a lot of profit. They told us the last time. As for us, we are prepared to reduce. Ask NCA. NCA, we're telling you.
And if it's been shifted to the guys who are supposed to protect us, they have no moral authority to continue on this scale. It's almost as if when people are finding ways to make it cheaper, we are finding ways to make it more expensive. Do you know what I contemplated the other time? Going on to is it Starlink or so? Because somebody was giving me the options available in that. When I did the calculation across the month, I felt it was cheaper to use that than rely on the people that have been providing internet for me consistently. But, Kojo, it is me and individuals we're talking about. How about businesses? Some businesses use internet heavily. Their cost of doing business will rise heavily. They'll be forced to also increase their, prices, which will come back to the same Raymond consumer who's already been stifled with a lot of pressures from other corners. So how do I survive?
Indeed. Oh. All right. Just before we take a break, Aaron, how would you pronounce this? WORCESTER. How about it? Eh? That's Worcester.
No, Worcester.
Yeah, well, not Worcester or Worcester. It's Worcester. Worcester. All right, listen, we'll take a break. When we come back, what's the weirdest reason why someone has broken up with you?
Before the break, let me tell you this weird story. Below is my story. I once dated a girl at KNUST and took her out for dinner at Chopsticks restaurant. The Chopsticks restaurant, with the modest budget in mind. However, things took a turn when she ordered an expensive starter that exhausted my budget for the entire evening. Wait, to make matters worse, I had to leave my phone without the chip as collateral and promised to return and settle the bill after the date. Nobody advised me to flee from that relationship.
But that is unfair.
But if you have a modest budget, why do you go
to Chopsticks where you can only afford starters?
No, he had a modest budget, but not a modest girlfriend.
Anyway, we'll be right back after these messages.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Everyone is running to Bills. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with acquiring any of our loan facilities. For whoever you are and whatever you're doing, Bills has a product for you. No susu, no deposits. All you need is your Ghana card. Call 0302-200-390 or 0596-928-33 today and live a bill-free life. Bills Microcredit is licensed by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Hey, Eradi, where are all these high bills coming from? Now, where they made it here? In these times of high electricity tariffs, Build-Freeze solar hybrid air conditioners are your sure bet to cut down on electricity bills. Build-Freeze cool your buildings comfortably with very low energy consumption. The amazing part is the air conditioners are built with the latest German technologies that give you 80% savings on energy consumption compared to traditional air conditioners. Build-Freeze come with a 6-year warranty and free after-sale servicing for a year. Please call us for purchases on 053-1100-915, 053-1100-915. Build-Freeze, superior cooling with lower energy.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers.
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
East, west, north, south, Obiama to be.
You could be the luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Accra to Haga.
Let's go.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Doctors,
nurses,
barbers,
drivers,
bouncers,
friends,
teachers,
bankers. The luckiest. You could be the luckiest.
Confidence matters in insurance. Confidence has doubled. The game changer of insurance is now here in Ghana. Sanlam and Allianz have joined forces to create an unstoppable force. Sanlam Allianz.
That's right. This partnership will give customers 238 years of combined experience, making Sanlam Allianz a titan of insurance in Ghana and Africa. Sanlam Allianz is here to give you the personalized service you deserve and more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a true definition of confidence. Visit www.gh.sanlamalliance.com. Sanlam Allianz. Live with confidence because you have confidence in us.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat? I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
looking for that something. One thing that makes it all complete. You find it in the strangest places.
That wings.
Romantic because of this song.
Oh, I like Westlife.
Ah, okay.
In those days,
it sounds very strange.
I know. But those that I was with, that I was with in the past, I know that in those days we liked Westlife.
You mean the one you are with today doesn't know?
No, hold on.
Those, I'm actually making reference to my friend like Frederick Dodu, who sang Westlife song.
No, we thought there were people you knew biblically.
Very important.
Biblically,
yes. We thought you were referencing people you knew.
Yes,
biblically.
Yes.
Kojo Yankson told the son that this is Uncle Winston. He's an ancestor. He was there with Pharaoh, and this young man follows his father to say, "Is that why he's bald?"
We ought to caution the young in this country that there are limitations to their freedom.
I drew him closer and reminded him that
properly.
You don't know your future.
People are referencing your current state. You are threatening them about their future.
He may not know his future when it comes to his hair.
It's 9 o'clock, and we've been asking you to tell us some of the interesting reasons why you broke up with people. And this one says she broke up with me because I came back from work late, and it was her birthday. Hey.
Oh.
Charlie. The qualifying criteria is very stringent.
No, I actually think this is one of the reasonable ones. Let's be fair. The person feels that you're not prioritizing the person. One day out of 365 days. But if you cannot set aside that day or spend extra hours of that day dedicated to the person.
Is it my work?
No.
Is it my business?
It's not every employment that gives the employee the option of when to close.
How about taking a day out of your 20-day leave to do that.
Look,
Yes, to
Raymond,
celebrate one person.
Raymond.
I support.
No,
this
Raymond.
one.
When the NDC
You're
was
not
launching,
priority. That's why.
when the NDC was launching their manifesto in 2016, I'd gone to work.
Yeah.
When I got to work, I mean, right after my show, I was informed that you're going to Sunyani.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had just gone to work.
That's true. Yeah.
And I was informed you're going to Sunyani. When I went home and I was going to park, with a driver, of course, to go and park and leave, my wife was like, but what's the meaning of this? Wait, I was like, well, I don't have an option, do I? Because you're supposed to go to Sunyani and go and cover.
Again, some of these circumstances come to here from.
Yeah, I mean,
but
so it can happen.
It should be possible that you know ahead of time.
Ray.
That you
My
dedicate a
own
single
birthday,
day.
I came to work. So this idea that because I didn't take a day off work, I didn't take annual leave because of your birthday, you know.
That is why you're
jamming.
sacked. Yeah, why
But
not?
you see, it highlights something. You know, the other day we were talking about how women require sacrifice, right? You have to give up something in order to demonstrate that you know you love them.
That's why it's your time.
It's very interesting. Look, women disqualify, men qualify. So women are looking for a reason why it's not you. So the least thing you do, you are gone. While men are making excuses for you, right? Even though they see red flags or they see things that are not even great. There's a friend of mine who said, but right? And so they will make excuses. Men will make excuses to stay with you.
Their temporal problems can be
Women
fixed.
will get rid of you for the least excuse. And in fact, the more they like you, the less rules they set for you, right? Then they will make excuses for you. Then they will allow you to whatever it is that you know they claim not to like. When you do it, they like because they like you. But if they make the more rules they make for you, the less they like you. Your birthday, I came home late. It's not I forgot your birthday. It's not I didn't buy you a present. It's not any of those. I came home
maybe
late.
she wanted to spend some quality time with you. And because you didn't make time for her, you came. So if it's a
the
birthday,
relationship ends.
Yes, if it's a birthday and you come home at 10 p.m., what can you do?
My own birthday,
Where can you
I
go?
went to work.
You can't go anywhere. So
My own birthday, I went to work.
But even me,
yours.
But even me, I'll be happy that you said we should end it. Because
know.
if this is your thinking, then we can't go anywhere.
Okay. All right. Well, call us 0302-216-541 or 055-111-997. Tell us the weirdest reasons why you've broken up with someone or someone has broken up with you. And the examples, there are more. Someone says, so last night when this topic came up and I asked someone to give us, give me their experience. He said, Kojo, this boy, every time he ends a sentence with please.
Hey.
No, please. Are you hungry, please? And this is text message, it's not even talking. So, what's your address, please? Is it time, please? She got so sick of it that she just blocked the guy.
But how does that disqualify anybody?
Hey, that's what I'm telling you.
This is not only weird. This is preposterous.
That's what I'm
reason.
telling you, that the women disqualify, men qualify.
Let's activate the phone line.
We've done that already. 0302-216-541 and 055-111-997. Call us. We want to hear some of the weirdest reasons why you've been dumped or why you've dumped someone.
My friend was disqualified because the head was big.
Are you sure it is not your story?
No. I see. This
are you sure it's your friend? Because I don't know any friend you have whose head
don't know all my
is
friends.
significantly bigger than yours to the point where you
No, you've qualified it with significant. So you could have a friend whose head is bigger but not
by
significant.
a millimeter or two. But
I am putting on record that this has nothing to do with me. We say I'm saying what the masses. I told you, my friend. Wow. And you know what?
That's your story.
You know what the excuse is? Big head father means that the woman may have difficulties in childbirth, so she doesn't want that difficulty.
She wants easy childbirth.
Yes. She
should have negotiated with Eve not to eat the apple. All right. Well, what can you remember from 15 years ago? You've just bought your first mobile phone by then, I'm sure, or sent a text message via the internet for the very first time, or just discovered the ease of moving money around conveniently. Or think back to all of those moments. Momo has been there for you. Guess what? Momo is 15 years old. From the first time you sent money to a loved one, to paying your bills effortlessly, or enjoying the peace of mind that comes with secure, safe, and reliable transactions. It's been an amazing journey so far. Now, get ready for some mouth-watering offers as we all celebrate Momo at 15. Look out for the market storms and floats near you and win some mind-blowing prizes. Thank you, Ghana, for doing this with MTN. Download My Momo on App Store or Google Play Store and just Momo it everywhere you go.
So did you know that all the 41 LPG companies and the 800 stations across the country are 100% built and operated by indigenous Ghanaians? Well, when you refill your cylinder with us, you support the growth of indigenous businesses and create more jobs. But that's not the only reason why you should choose us. Our LPG distribution system offers unbeatable value, allowing you to buy any amount of the product in whichever quantity you need, making it incredibly pocket-friendly. You can buy 20 cedis, 30 cedis, in effect, tots. Worried about being cheated with us? You can watch Fili as your cylinder gets filled. Plus, we have weighing scales at every station, so you can double-check the weight of the quantity filled. That's trust and transparency and accountability guaranteed. Switch to LPG for your vehicle, especially if you drive a taxi. It's more environmentally friendly, helping protect our precious ecosystem. Go green with LPG and make a difference. Remember, when the last tree dies, the last man dies. Refill your LPG cylinder at your nearest gas station and help save our forest and environment. Let's protect Ghana for this and the next generation. LPG Marketing Companies Association of Ghana, your affordable, pocket-friendly, trustworthy, and eco-friendly choice.
All right,
10,000 jobs.
Yeah, one more.
Yes. Adansi Travels is thrilled to present an exclusive group travel package on the breathtaking city of Cape Town, South Africa, from the 22nd to the 29th of August. For just $1,700, experience the beautiful Cape Town like never before. Wander through the lush and scenic winelands, tasting some of the finest wines South Africa has to offer. Experience the panoramic views atop the iconic Table Mountains, not forgetting the guided tour of the historic Robben Island and many more exciting attractions. Time no deal, so don't let this opportunity slip by. Secure a spot now and enjoy an unforgettable adventure with your friends and family. Call Adansi Travels now on 0531008550 or 05955008117 to book your seat. For more information, visit adansetravels.com. Adansi at 11. What's your vibe?
What's your vibe indeed? All right, okay, let's get into it. Let's find out Ajiman Joseph's weird reason for breaking up or being broken up with. Ajiman, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Joe. I hope you're doing well.
I'm fantastic. I hope you're well too.
Oh, by the grace of God. I want to find out, is Raymond and Winston both fancy?
Are they both fancy?
Yeah.
Well, Winston is Wassa, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Raymond, well, we haven't decided yet.
I am yes, my father is from Mankesim. So I am 50% Fanti.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much for your understanding.
But why do you ask?
The lady I wanted to tie the knot with told me that she wanted a luxury wedding. And I also wanted something simple that the father was even subjected to. Because of that, I can't go with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you got dumped because you wanted a simple wedding?
Something simple. But she wanted people to see that, yes, they've done it for me.
Interesting.
Yes.
I won't ask what that has to do with the Fanti tribe, the noble Fanti tribe. I'll just thank you for your call.
I thought you was going there.
Yeah, we are not going there.
Yeah, because,
Let's stay in Accra. Let's talk to Godfred. Hi, Godfred. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Charlie, tell us your weird breakup story.
Yeah, first of all, I want to use this opportunity to apologize to Lillian Sophie.
Okay.
I think I've used a weird situation to break up with her, and it hurts me each time I remember her.
Confess, my son.
So if she can hear me, I'm very sorry. The situation is very weird, and I don't really want to mention it, but it was bad, and I think I've not done well. So this is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
You can't even give us a summary.
It's so sensitive, and
okay.
I don't want to hurt her feelings.
I understand, Godfred. Let's hope that Lillian also understands and will
Thank you.
forgive you. Yeah. God bless you. That took bravery, Godfrey. Well done. Good
Lillian,
job.
we beg.
Yeah. Yapacho. One shed that.
We beg.
And he didn't mean it either. That reason was not the real reason, apparently. All right, then. Call us 0302-216-541 or 055-1111-997. Weirdest reason why.
But I know sometimes you find a weird reason so that you can lessen the impact of the blow. You get what I'm trying to say? The real ones are there, but you don't want to be seen as destroying somebody. So you find a convenient one. So
I broke up with someone for hacking into my Snapchat and chatting with people, pretending to be me. Nana is in Spintex. Hi, Nana. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you,
I
Nana?
hope you're well.
We are very well, thank you, Nana.
Great. I think, I don't know if mine is absurd, but I'm calling in because I couldn't tell the gentleman what the real reason was.
Okay.
Honestly, this guy was very well built. I mean, with all the packs any lady would want. I was so disappointed when I actually saw his thing. It was, I'm just using thing advisedly. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
Of course.
It was super tiny, super small. I was so disappointed. I was like, God, how do I break this? How do I say I'm not okay with that?
Oh,
so I had to find, the little laba ways of just, letting him know, me now, I checked myself and I know that I'm not really ready for a relationship. So let's just call it quits. As I speak with you today, he doesn't know the real reason why I actually broke up with him.
Well, he knows
So
now.
that is my story.
he knows now. Oh, no,
well, good for him. I mean, I hope he's been able to do something about it. If it is something that you can do something about. But I was super. When you look at the body size and what I saw, no, there was a complete mismatch. I was very disappointed.
Oh, Nana. I hope you have found something more satisfying in the interim.
Oh yes.
We thank God.
I've not regretted that decision at all.
Amen, Nana. I can sense the joy in your voice. Thank you for calling. All right, let's talk to Neodate in Tema. Hello, Neodate. Oh, I think we've lost Neodate there. But you can call us 0302-216-541 055-1111-997. Weird reasons for breakups.
But could you have seen a story like that before on the internet? They say the macho men, no? They have a general depreciation value somewhere.
Could you listen to this?
Yes.
At In Cool We Trust says, when describing our future together, he talked about renting our furniture.
And that disqualified him.
According to Muslim.
Hey. Listen, let's talk to Abna.
Financial prudence.
Hi, Abna.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I wanted to share my weirdest reason for breaking up with a guy.
We can't wait to hear it.
So, my reason was the guy was all over me. I mean, it's like, how do I put it? I think he loved me too much.
Oh.
So I got tired of that.
Wow.
I just had to break up with him.
That's interesting. So,
Yeah.
Are you now happy with someone who doesn't love you much?
Well, I'm married. The person I'm married to, I mean, he's the most wonderful person I could get.
Okay. And he doesn't love you too much?
He loves me. But, I don't know how to explain this one. Like, if I don't... All over you. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
sometimes
I
you
understand
need some
you.
breathing space.
No breathing space?
Yeah, I understand you.
Yeah.
Give us an example. Like, what were some of the things he would do?
It's like every day the person wants to see you. Every day. I mean, it's like literally as if that his world revolves around you.
Wow. Big red flag.
Yeah, so I had to, at a point, call it quits and then move on.
That's fascinating, Abna. Thank you for sharing. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Tema. Hello, Rose.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Tell us your weird breakup story.
It happened this way. the one I was with.
Mm-hmm.
When we are eating, and then there's meat.
Mm-hmm.
When he chews the meat and the bone, the way he would chew the bone, he will open his mouth and like some way it's so irritating. So when you go out with him, the way he would chew bones outside and all that, I was not feeling. And then his thing too was even small. Very small.
Are you sure that's not the real reason why the bone chewing was annoying you?
Hard, but the chewing of bones was also part.
Oh.
You understand? Oh. Exactly. But the thing was small. I've never seen something like that straight before. It's just straight. No.
Oh. Unfortunate. Rose, I feel your pain. I think. sorry for your experience. But thank you for sharing. Nee is in Winneba. Hi, Nee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, the girl bounced me say I be small boy where I no get money.
Oh,
but that one's not weird.
But why did she accept you in the first place?
Because she said I be fast boy.
Oh.
But Nee, you too, if you don't, Nee,
to look for me, she wants me back.
You say what?
I was married.
Say that again.
Years later, she was looking for me. She wanted me back, but I was married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because now you had money, eh?
I tell you. So it was her loss. Every time she talks to me, she reminds me that she was looking for me and that I shouldn't have married earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you too, if you don't have money, you know that if you don't have money.
I had the worst heartbreak ever. And I never followed any girl again till I got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you can't find love these days.
Yes.
You know that if you don't have money, you can't find love.
Romance without finance is nuisance.
Yes.
But you just finished university. How much money do you have?
Yeah, it's unfair to you, my brother.
All right.
Anyway, thank you for sharing, Nee. All right, and we have another Nee on the line. This is our last caller, Neodati from Tema. Hi, Neodati.
Hello, how are you doing, guys?
No, we're great. Thank you, Neodati.
Good. I have this weird experience,
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, I have to even apologize to Abuna. The whole thing was, I was, will I say, double dating, yeah? And then I needed one to go. But then I wanted this reason why one should go. So one day, I was like, when she came in, I told her, I soaked myself with anointing oil. And I told her, say, when you're not framing, so I have to go to a chair for like days. So I have to be a pastor. And this was like 5 days to my wedding. Like 5 days. And I didn't even know how to go about it. So this was the reason I have to just let her go. And she was...
Hello? Oh dear, I think we lost Neodati there. But what we heard,
get the point.
What we heard was
5
enough.
days.
This is extreme.
That's hardcore. Anyway, just
I'm sure I brought in God. I mean, God's calling this.
Anyway, listen, let me end with this one. So, a friend of mine, I just remembered this happened years ago. Friend of mine dumped his girlfriend of 8 years because his side chick came upon them at a restaurant, caused a scene, and his girlfriend of 8 years supported the side chick.
Oh.
So he ended things with her.
Loyalty is important.
Let us end things there. Take some messages. We'll be back with more after these.
Super Morning Show.
This is James. Leave a message.
James, the game's about to start and everybody's here. Salah's got the meat going, Erling's got the cold ones, Saka's chilling. Where are you, man?
All your best football friends are waiting for you to join them for the Premier League. From 10 August to 10 November, you can get GoTV Super Plus now for the discounted price of 265 cedis to enjoy all 380 games of the Premier League live. Don't wait. Upgrade today. GoTV. Love it. T's and C's apply.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah.
Wake
comma and non-fufua. A daily star 712 hash and found no regrets. A side comma investors are a striking gold. A comma health workers are a diagnosing lack with precision. A side comma that tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. Say a comma passionate fan or no so entering containing a joy. Affair to the seamstresser or turning a hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, a comma if you say your next big win is right here.
Dial star 712 hash and join the luckiest winning celebration. From the 1st of July 2024, dial star 712 hash to keep buying tickets as a group, individual, or even as a community. Win loads of cash and prizes in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Join the winning streak now.
The luckiest.
Star 712 hash.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Join us on this exciting journey as the next chapter begins on Sunday, 18th August 2024, under the distinguished patronage of the chairman of the New Patriotic Party, the flag bearer and presidential candidate, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and his running mate, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. The NPP unveils the bold solutions to today's challenges. Tune in to your favorite TV channel and radio station and join us as we show the path to a brighter tomorrow. All roads lead to Secondary Takoradi on Sunday, August 18th at 1 p.m.
Gasaba. Smoke from firewood and charcoal is harmful and as damaging to our lungs as cigarettes. It can cause heart diseases leading to stroke and may even affect our eyesight in the long run. Grandmothers, mothers, sisters, wives, men, caterers, and everyone still cooking with charcoal, let's switch to LPG gas. The National Petroleum Authority has introduced the cylinder recirculation model in collaboration with local partners to make gas more accessible in all local communities. Whether you own a cylinder or not, join our CRM initiative. Simply show up at any exchange point near you with a small down payment to receive a filled cylinder or swap your empty one. Regular safety checks will be in place. Say ebisa musemo or gas. Afeidie gasaba. Switch from firewood and charcoal to gas for a better and healthier life. This message is brought to you by the National Petroleum Authority and the Ministry of Energy.
Confidence matters in insurance. Confidence has doubled. The game changer of insurance is now here in Ghana. Sanlam and Allianz have joined forces to create an unstoppable force. Sanlam Allianz.
That's right. This partnership will give customers 238 years of combined experience, making Sanlam Allianz a titan of insurance in Ghana and Africa. Sanlam Allianz is here to give you the personalized service you deserve and more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a true definition of confidence. Visit www.gh.sanlamallianz.com. Sanlam Allianz. Live with confidence because you have confidence in us.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
any story at the moment. Unfortunately, with my last breakup before my marriage, I mean, she broke up with me, and then she never gave me the reasons. So, I mean, I don't have any stories. I mean, up my sleeves for that at the moment.
Kudus told me you have a story.
Kudus.
No, I think Wabel lacks some confident Abuchi because he let us some. Oh, well, I actually cannot.
You cannot disclose it on air. Okay, you would want him to say it himself.
Absolutely.
How about you? Your weird breakup story.
Oh, I'm practically a novice till I got married, so I don't have one.
You married your first girlfriend.
That is for off radio.
Anyway, let's get into the conversation now. Today we're talking about the cylinder recirculation model. So, tell us more about it. Describe the whole cylinder recirculation model for us.
All right, thanks, Winston, and good morning to your listeners. And so, the cylinder recirculation model is just a change in the way we distribute LPG, or another way in which we distribute LPG. And so, in the year 2017, the Ministry of Energy introduced the new LPG promotion policy, and Cabinet, in approving the policy, directed the National Petroleum Authority to implement the cylinder recirculation model. The idea was that the cylinder recirculation model is more efficient in allowing us to reach more places and also get gas closer to consumers compared to the old model. With the cylinder recirculation model, you have a bottling plant that fills cylinders in bulk, and then you transport them to distribution outlets. And then from the distribution outlets, you drop some further down in the communities. And so it becomes closer to consumers without having to set up a filling station in all of these places. And so that is what the cylinder recirculation model is about. The whole intention behind this is to increase access and make LPG available to more people in the country.
And talking about, access to LPG, you've talked about what gave the rise, sort of, but I want us to delve into that and also look at the need. Is there a need to implement? Because some have actually said what people will face today is the fact that prices are high. They don't think that availability is an issue. They look at affordability. So what's the need?
Well, Winston, when you say people just talk about price, I think you'd be simplifying the situation and probably just looking at Accra and then the metropolitan and municipal areas. We understand there are three key barriers, or three main barriers to the use of LPG. Of course, price is one of them. Accessibility. First, the product has to be accessible. It has to be available for people to then determine whether they will be able to buy it or not. And that is what we are saying. In most parts of the country, the product is not even there for people to be able to make that decision whether they can buy it or not. And so accessibility is a barrier. The price is also a barrier, and also the initial investment cost, whether somebody will be able to even buy a cylinder to start using gas in the old model. And that is why we are saying for those three barriers, the CRM can help us to take two of them away. First of all, under the CRM, you don't have to buy a cylinder to use gas. You can go to a cylinder exchange point, get registered, and have access to a cylinder to use. Secondly, with CRM, we don't have to construct refilling stations, which are quite expensive. We don't have to construct refilling stations in, villages and towns where it doesn't make economic sense. We can just come and put a cage there that allows us to bring a few cylinders for people who can afford, the teachers, the nurses, and people who can afford in these areas to also have access to gas. And so CRM addresses two of the issues. We cannot say because there is the issue of price, we are not going to bring access to areas where they also need to use LPG. And so we are conscious of the third one, which is the price. That is why even with the introduction of CRM, we have done it in such a way that it does not increase the price of LPG. What we did was that we started using a tender program for the supply of LPG. So previously, we used to buy LPG in smaller quantities. The BDCs will go and negotiate, they'll get a price, then they'll put their premium on top, and then they'll supply to the country. Now, these premiums were quite high. Previously, we used to get these premiums around $100 to $120 per metric ton. But then when we started doing the tender, put all the LPG into one basket, and then we bid, one company wins, the premiums dropped all the way to about $36 per metric ton. And so the savings that we got allow us to introduce the cylinder investment margin and then the bottling plant margin without necessarily increasing the price of LPG. Okay. And so we have always been conscious of the price, but we are not stopping there. We have been engaging the Ministry of Finance to look at the taxes on LPG to see if we can reposition some of them so that it gives some relief to consumers. And so yes, we are conscious of price, but then there are places where people do not have access to LPG, and through the CRM, we can bring access to those areas.
Great. So, how does its implementation affect the current structure, particularly the existing service providers?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for having us this morning. Let me say good morning to you. Good morning to your cherished and wonderful listeners. It is not going to necessarily affect them negatively, because it is kind of a complement, and ultimately having to increase the coverage and the kind of people that would be using LPG. Ultimately, if we are able to get more numbers, okay, to consume LPG, the current setup would actually be benefiting out of that. So what we're going to do, as it were, is just tweaking a little bit of the present structure, like Obed alluded to in his opening remarks. So you have your bottling plant that produces it, then it is taken to private distribution center because of the magnitude and numbers that are going to be taken. Then they are taken in base to exchange points, where the consumer can come with his or her empty cylinder to exchange for a filled cylinder of any size of your choice. The prevailing one is where you take your empty cylinder to a refilling plant, and then you decide on the amount that you want to buy, and it is filled into it. So we are expecting it to run side by side with the existing structure, and that is the understanding that we've had with the cylinder the marketing companies, as it were, because we realize that it is not going to be possible, or indeed not a wise decision at all, to want to suggest that just because CRM is coming on board, they should wipe out clean and then decommission and go separate ways. Not at all. And we also minded of the fact that there are segments of the population that might have a certain need that is not factored into the variations that we have in the production of the cylinders, because currently we have basically the 3 kg, the 6, the 14, the 12. There are people who probably would want to buy in quantities. So let's say 20 cities, 30 cities, or 40 cities. So the current structure would accommodate that, so that if you are not able to get a cylinder of your choice that you would want to go and exchange, you are allowed to go to the refilling plants and then to buy the kind of quantity that you want to buy. So it's going to be run side by side, and certainly, like I said, we do not expect that it would be impacting negatively on the present structure at all, because, as it were, it's an investment that they've gotten into the whole business, and part of the focus and orientation of the National Petroleum Authority is as much as possible to create that enabling environment that investors can't recoup their investment.
Okay.
So we're going to have the business run side by side, and we've actually been having this engagement with them at every step of the rollout of this particular program.
Great. So, what's the cost of its implementation to the consumer? You were talking about that earlier. Does it increase the price of LPG?
Yes. So, as I explained, it doesn't increase the price of LPG. LPG prices only increase when, the world market prices go up, and then petrol and diesel equally, are going up, or when the cedi dollar fluctuations. I had a conversation about internet data prices this morning, how the dollar really affects almost every business in this country. So when the dollar fluctuates, then the cedi fluctuates, then of course all petroleum product prices either decrease or increases. But for the implementation of CRM in itself, it hasn't caused any increase in the price of LPG, as I explained. A little bit of a thing I want to add to what Kudus just explained. So from the beginning, we've always been with LPG marketing companies. Even in drafting the framework of how we go about our CRM, they were part of the implementation committee. The Chamber of Bulk Distribution Companies, Association of Oil Marketing Companies, were all part of the implementation committee. And so we came up with a framework or how we want to do this together. When we did that, we did a pilot, and we utilized their infrastructure to do the pilot. At that time, the bottling plants were not ready. And so, for instance, in Kade, where we did a pilot, we utilized some of the existing refilling stations to mimic the role of the bottling plant to do a small pilot. In that area, for instance, what we sought to do was for the refilling stations to fill the cylinders and then place the cylinders in advantage positions so that consumers will go and exchange rather than coming to the refilling station to fill the cylinders. But we learned a lot of lessons from that pilot. the consumers ended up at the stations because the dealers were not interested in taking the cylinders to the locations where consumers can pick. They were just interested in consumers coming to the station to fill. And that's, for instance, defeat the entire purpose of CRM. Because the purpose of CRM, or the model, is that you don't fill the cylinders in the presence of the consumer. You fill the cylinders at the bottling plant. It allows you to maintain the cylinders when they come, to do all the necessary checks, check for dents, check for leakages, and all of that before you fill the cylinders. And then you transport them to the exchange points so that consumers can access the cylinders. And so that lesson has taught us that you can't have a refilling station and have branded cylinders in the same refilling station. There is the propensity that they will fill the branded cylinders in the refilling station, and that would defeat the entire purpose of CRM. And so, as you mentioned, last year when we said we were rolling out, initially the idea was we will start from, say, Greater Accra, or we will face the country. We will do one area, we will change all the stations to the cylinder exchange points and cylinder distribution outlets, and then we would have moved on to the next region. But then the LPGMCs came around and said, look, there are people who do not even know more about the CRM. When you start it in this manner, people who want to buy in thoughts and all of that, you'll be putting a lot of people out of use of LPG. So let's run the old model as it is, whilst we begin to introduce the cages at some points. So we said, look, okay, this is a good idea. Let's go about it that way. So we then agreed. Then they came back again and said, the period you've given for transition, which we initially said 3 years, is quite, short. So why don't you extend the period? We agreed and said, okay, let's do 5 years. After 5 years, we review and see if there is the need for us to continue or make any changes. And then they said even the 5 years is not good enough. So we said, okay, look, you can operate the old model as long as it makes business to you. However, the CRM cylinder exchange points also begin coming across. And so we agreed, and then we started the rollout in September. Recently, we hear them say that now they want the cylinder exchange points in the refilling stations. And as I've explained to you, per our lessons from the pilot, it doesn't make sense for you to do that because it defeats the entire purpose of CRM.
Okay. But what's the benefit of implementing the CRM? First of all, benefit to the consumer, the existing service provider, and to the economy.
So I'll start with the economy. Of course, starting with the use of LPG, we know the use of charcoal and firewood. Our women who mostly cook, in our communities, when they use the charcoal and the firewood, the smoke that comes out of it, it gives them a lot of health issues. And also, cutting down of the trees for the charcoal and the firewood also has an impact on our environment. We're talking about climate change and energy transition. We want to achieve our goals. LPG is a transition fuel, is gas, is a transition fuel. In terms of the area of cooking, LPG is the lowest hanging fruit in terms of the fuels that we can deploy in the medium term to help us achieve our energy transition and climate change objectives. Aside that, we can get a lot of carbon credit from that as a nation. But when it comes to the consumer, like I said, it reduces the distances to refill. The cylinder exchange points are going to be in our communities, in our fuel stations, at our supermarkets, all around us. So for those of us in the metropolitan areas, it makes LPG use become more convenient for us. For those in the villages who hitherto had no access, now we can just go and put a cage in those areas and they can have access to LPG without having to travel long distances. Look, I went to upper northeast region. The whole of northeast region, there's not a single refilling station. There's a dealer in I think Savannah or so region who goes there from market day to market day to take people's cylinders, come back and fill, and then take it back to them. And he tells us that once this model comes and he gets branded cylinders, he will be able to go and put a cage there and then serve that market as well. And so it will allow us to take gas to these places where for the businessman it doesn't make a business sense to set up a refilling station.
Anything you'd like to say finally?
Yes, Winston, I think critical to all of this thing, particularly to the consumer, is about the safety nature of the CRM. Studies have shown actually that a lot of the time what causes the accident is the leakage that comes out of the cylinder. We all know that when the gas is in the cylinder, it's harmless. When it gets out of the cylinder, that is where the possibility of an accident occurs. We've regularly educated and advised users to change the valve as regular as possible. If you want, for any time that you go to fill your cylinder, change the valve. That particular headache that is associated with the the consumer is going to be taken off. And now the system would actually be doing that for you. As it were, anytime you take an empty cylinder to go and exchange, the empty cylinder goes back into the system through a certain refurbishment that determines whether or not it is still fit for purpose or not. So when it is determined that it is fit for purpose, you are guaranteed that at all times what comes into your house is a new cylinder that is good enough to prevent any form of leakage. And so safety is very cardinal to CRM. And I believe that for a lot of people, as we've actually been told, they are afraid to use it because of report of accidents and the manner it evolves. And so if you are going to be assured that you're using a cylinder that is going to guarantee and not allow leakage as we regularly would see with the ordinary form of the way we used to use it, obviously it's going to bring a certain assurance to the consumer, and would see many people now beginning to want to associate themselves with the use of gas rather than wood and charcoal.
Well, thank you very much, Mohammed Abdul Kudus, who's head of communications at the NPA, and Obed Crane Boachi, who's head of gas in charge of commercial regulation also at the NPA. There are a lot of questions. I'm sure you'd have to come back again, so that because people are sending lots of questions for you. But you do come back again, and we
maybe throw one or two to him
because of our time.
Oh, okay.
We'd have to come back again.
Yes, but Winston, let me just encourage consumers that the cylinder recirculation model has started, and when you drive through town, you'll see cages in some of the fuel stations with branded cylinders. We want to make this clear that the cylinder recirculation model has only branded cylinders. So as we are starting out, there are 3 brands. 2 of the brands have started out there in the market already. We have New Gas, which is a red cylinder, and then you have Puma and Blue Ocean, which is a blue and green cylinder. And so if you have somebody coming to you to exchange cylinder in your house and they are not branded, these are not cylinder recirculation model cylinders. We know some service providers have been offering some of these services in the past, and we are trying to bring all of them under the CRM. So in the meantime, if you want to be under the CRM, please make sure it is a branded cylinder, and then you can actually enjoy a lot of these benefits. So
I think it's an important clarification.
So
there's some confusion out there that people are confusing with what used to happen and what is about happening.
All right. Thank you very much, Obed and Mohammed Abdul Kudus, not the footballer. We'll be right back.
Super Morning Show.
Let go of the overpriced land, home ownership, and furnishing deals. Get the best deals for all your housing needs at one place. Visit the EcoBank Joy News Mini Fair at Good Park, Accra Mall from 30th of August till the 1st of September 2024. The fair is open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. daily, and admission is free. Be there to engage with various stakeholders in the housing value chain for your home ownership needs. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Get a house, make it a home. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Plant City Extension Project from Cities and Habitats, Rent to Own, and sponsored by Elegant Homes, where quality meets value, safety and home solutions. You think of a door, we have it. G&J Technical Services, G&J, the Generator People, Dev Tracker Woodlands, a master planned gated city, DPS Pipes, connecting you to life, Home World Building Supplies, let's build together. Global Lighting, your solution to quality lighting. Superlog, you deserve the best. Everlast UPVC windows and doors, the right choice for windows and doors. Syntex Tank, Air Strong, Air Tough, Less Fortune Limited, Curtains Pop Peppy, luxuriously perfect. DBS Roofing Industry, your roof experts. Virtual Security, complete security solution. Yoben Security Doors, protecting lives and properties. And Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investment. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Get a house, make it a home.
Manchester City are the Premier League champions again.
When it's football you want, get it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches live. Because when it comes to football, we've got it all day, all night. No matter what package you're on, you're always going to get football on DSTV, your home of entertainment.
This
August, Joy Business Masterclass brings you a thrilling 13-week agribusiness series. From snail farming to aquaculture, organic farming and agro-processing, we've got it all. Over the next 13 weeks, you will learn from Ghana's top agribusiness pros who will share their secrets to success. Every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., dive into practical tips, inspiring stories, and interactive discussions. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, this series is for you. Tune in to Joy 99.7 FM and be part of Ghana's agribusiness revolution. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and grow with us. Joy Business, empowering, prospering together.
Dearly beloved, one stand by for the following bombshell. The Omanhin of Ogwa traditional area, Osaberema Dr. Kwesata II, Ogwa Omanhima Nana Ikua Abochi VI, and the Ogwa Traditional Council was a delight and pride to invite Amanfunyinara to the 60th Ogwa Fetu Afashe Festival. Nyaminchaze, the landmark celebration coincide with the 25th anniversary of Osaberema coronation. Inti Wakaya double celebration. Nanchawara Yahweh de Fetu Afasheti, or you're not just the biggest festival in Ghana, or Sanso was the second biggest carnival in the world. Onunsina, the whole world redescend upon Cape Coast for an action-packed, exciting, Niger-centric 8-day celebration from the 1st Kepim the 8th of September 2024. Madofo Mamin just to highlights. Theme near celebrating the city of first, our people, our future. Special guest of honor here, Otumfo Osei Tutu II. Invited guests Nsudze Bibri, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, former President John Dramani Mahama, Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin, just to mention a Kuranebian. Now events the men start to him. Homecoming Carnival, Akom Night, Bakate Regatta, Food Fair, Youth Colloquium, Orange Friday, Ghana Music Festival, and Sana Traditional Derba Nankasa. Yabosia him for him. They are celebrating and 7 spectacular Asafo companies through the streets of Way. Information in area available online. In Kanaka Shishe, Ogwa Fetu Afashe, or social media. Now following for info and updates. Aye. Munia, them menu of merrymaking, them buffet of bashment, them cornucopia of cultural conviviality is it. May allow ma on happen without you at it. May yen share wa Cape Coast, the city of first, for the 60th Ogwa Fetu Afashe Eye. Now this year's hashtag Afashe Go B.
Super Morning Show.
J'ai peur dans mes jeux de chambre. Sur la rue Pressel, j'ai trafiqué tellement de go.
Live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, and we're joined by Manager of Communications at Stanbic Bank, Kojo Labi, because we're talking about the graphic business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting happening on the 20th of August 2024 at the Labadi Beach Hotel. And this time the theme is the remittance system and its impact on the economy. Kojo, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
As the Lord lives, we shall survive.
You know, you survive forever because God lives forever. But anyway, I mean, tell us a bit about the third quarter's, graphic business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting.
As they say with a tradition, every quarter we gather to offer key stakeholders the chance to discuss issues of national concern. I guess in the last few months or so, one of the biggest economic discussions have been how we strengthen the city. And we chose this topic for the simple reason that
around the world, I think the remittance sector is generating a lot of funding and support for many economies. Ghana is not doing too bad. Across sub-Saharan Africa, I think we are second, but I think we can do more. We may want to look at countries like India as a blueprint to just ensure that we can derive more. This is a sector that helps to do a lot of things in the economy, and certainly it can back our city that keeps flaying and jumping and trying to survive. So if you heard us, that's why we chose the topic.
So when is this conversation happening?
Tuesday next week at Labadi Beach Hotel at 7 a.m. As usual, invited guests are supposed to be in there, and then we'll get rolling by 8 o'clock. Within 2 hours, we should be done. And then hopefully, as we said, it's always been an issue of trying to prompt or nudge people in a certain direction so that certain things get done. The last one, if you recall, was around agric sector and its productivity and so on. This time, I want to focus on money. I hear your pocket and my pocket are governed by money that we are able to.
Of course. Yes. Very important. So who can attend?
As I said, we have, it's an invites-only event, but then listeners can join us online, Stamp portal, and then the graphic portal, and I guess Joy will be part of this conversation so that we all become part of what is of national importance, is of national concern, and we see the way forward.
Okay, so let's just wrap it up by once again looking at the date. It's on which date and time?
It's August 20th, 7 a.m. at Labadi Beach Hotel, and we've invited, I mean, the format used to be that we have about 3-4 people as a panel. This time we're focusing on one speaker, and then the conversation can be a bit more intense. You remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
So we have from Deloitte, Mr. Yao Apialate, to focus on the broader conversation around remittances, and then the discussion can happen, and it can last longer.
Folks, you know where to be on Tuesday, the 20th of August 2024. It's Alabadi Beach Hotel. Well, you can actually listen to it on Joy FM and watch it on the Joy News channel. That's if you don't get an invitation. But if you do get an invitation, you must be there. Thank you very much, Kojo Labi, who is manager of communications, Stanbic Bank, for joining us this morning. Anything you want to say finally?
No, just to thank you that it's been great, and we hope to see you on Tuesday.
Sure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Super Morning Show.
Music, that's all.
Hey, I
Zito.
Anyway, it's a Friday.
Illegal DJ.
It's a Friday. It means that it's the best day of the week, and
whatever you say.
We can get into the weekend and return on Monday.
I'm just glad that I get some well-needed rest for a couple of hours before I have to go to Cape Coast.
Oh, you are going to visit the Abrofuma number 5 as
Abrofuma number 5.
Abrofuma number 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
It's been wonderful, hasn't it? Yeah, we're back on Monday, but have a restful weekend. Keep it on joy in the meantime. My name is Koje Youngson. I'm the morning man.
My name is Winston Amwa.
Bye-bye.